afternoon, everybody. Come on in. You are about to witness Black Cat Panther After Dark, the rawest, livest YouTube sports talk today. Period. Come on in, ring the bell, wipe your feet, like, subscribe. I am about to get into it. The vibe today, for right now, my tone is going to be a little lighter. We're talking schedule. Schedule came out yesterday. Everybody talk schedule. Home games, away games, time. We're going to get into a couple things. How do you feel about the Panthers being the only team in the NFL with no prime time game on the schedule? How do you feel about your quarterback worried about if the later into the season games are going to be cold or not in places like Chicago, Philly, the weather, increment weather, how things are going to feel, the environment shouldn't be a problem. Preseason games, we got the Patriots, we got the Bills in the preseason. How do y'all feel about that? Everybody talking about regular season games. I like to look at the preseason game because last year I looked at the preseason games and I was like, no, uh-uh, no, I can't do it. I'm getting those vibes again, y'all. I'm getting those vibes. Y'all some of these spooky vibes. We started out last year on the road in a dome, not home, in a dome. We lost in a dome. We going to the Saints in a dome. Vibes. Last year, it's starting to. Then we came back home with another hard game. A team that had a new quarterback, new coach, new this type vibe. Guess what? Guess what the Chargers are? Same quarterback, new coach, a quarterback guru type coach. The Chargers got a new type vibe like New Orleans had last year on the home opener. Same type vibes. I'm getting 2023 vibes. Then the third game was against a team that could have made a playoff, made a big type of leap right there at the end of the season. So what did the Las Vegas Raiders do last year? They made a leap right there toward the end they started coming into their own last year toward the end of the season. They started blowing people out, exerting their will on defense to teams. They started having a swag behind the new coach, new GM. Max Crosby even told ownership, hey, if you do not hire Antonio Pierce, y'all go ahead and find somewhere else for me to be at. So, first team is a dome team. Second team is that team that's kind of, you think they might be sneaky reconstruction, retooling, reviving, revitalizing themselves, redoing something, just like New Orleans was last year. And then the third team is came into their own last year and they riding a high into 2024. Huh? Is that 2023 vibes? Well, I tell y'all what. I got my boys in here tonight. Y'all know how we do on Black Cat After Dark. Hey, and the last one. All these moves that the Panthers made, do they feel like the right move? Checkers type move, king me, just jump, or chess moves for the future as it pertains to the schedule? How y'all? If I was looking at, I knew who our opponents was going to be, so I'm gonna draft and pick up guys in free agency accordingly to the strengths and what we're going to try to do. Dave Canales told us first when he came in, oh, he's going to have Bryce getting the ball out in 2.3, 2.4 seconds or whatever, and kind of throw the ball around the yard. We need better receivers, this, and that. Then he throws me for a loop-de-loop. He gives me some bad vibes, and he say, we're going to run the ball. We draft a running back with the second pick. I don't know, y'all. I got bad vibes. I'm looking at checkered moves, not chess moves. And I'm starting to see a couple things that's not sitting right with me just by looking at the schedule coming out yesterday. And did we get disrespected by not having been the only team? I could see if it was us and maybe three more teams because they couldn't fit people in. We were the only team not to get a primetime game. What do you guys think? How y'all feeling today, fellas?
What's going on? What's going on?
Shit, what's good with y'all?
What's going
All right, all
good?
right.
What's good? What's good?
Well, I tell you like
Man,
this.
go ahead. Give it to me.
I understand there's a lot of things that's just not sitting right in your
Hold
spirit.
on, hold on. Somebody got a little bit of background noise.
I believe that's
I think
MDJ.
that might be you,
Yeah,
MPJ.
let me get this straight.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay.
So, number one, there's a lot of things that ain't sitting right in your spirit. There's a lot of things that I've been looking at that just ain't sitting right in my spirit.
It ain't
Now,
sitting
you
right in my
mentioned it.
spirit.
You mentioned it. We got another dome game starting off, a divisional opponent, and you said it earlier. Now, either great poupons have gone out of style, or either I just can't seem to get the right snack together for my life to get myself on course. Now,
It's not right in my
I
spirit.
be mindful. The Saints are built just like Atlanta was last year. They're built just like how we how we know they are. They're decent defense. They're gonna come out here and air raid that ball, and they're gonna try to run a little bit behind Kamara and throw out that backfield. I'm smelling deja vu all the way over again. Just like how Atlanta beat up on our ass in that first game last year. I'm smelling this shit all the way over again. You're right about this. Preseason is going to tell. Us against the Patriots, preseason is going to really tell what we got in the quarterback. And I hate to say it, if we come out another preseason and can't move the ball down the field methodically, Panther fans will be in trouble for another season going left. Now, I know a lot of people, a lot of content creators have been dropping content. They're talking about we're going to win 8, 9 games. Let's be real with yourself. Let's be honest with yourself. For a team that struggled to move the ball last year, what factors do you think is going to start offsetting enough for us to come out here and be better in those categories? I don't think we got better in certain categories for us to come out here and say, okay, this year definitively we're going to be better moving the ball here, and here. It's to be seen in camp, because I'm going to make sure I'm sitting on the front row in camp That way I don't miss a goddamn pass. I don't miss any runs because it was sloppy at camp last year. I remember we went. There was a day where Laviska dropped 5 balls in a row. I came back from camp. I said, Laviska, nah, he ain't it. I said, look, Bryce the Haydenhurst, that ain't it. Terrence Marshall Jr. out here working a little bit extra, but it just don't look right. They wrapped their arms around Mingo last year, and it still wasn't looking right. Now, we saw all that in camp last year. This year, I got to see them come out, and I got to see a fluent team from start to finish. I got to. In order for me to give my sign-off on Canales, because I'm just trying to figure out where's all this love coming from for this motherfucker that I have not seen accomplish a damn thing. Where's all this coming from? That's all I'm saying. You got, look at the chat. Nova want us to talk positive. I love you, my boy, but we 2-15. Until that changes, how positive you think I'm going to be about this shit? You ain't going to get me coming up in here with shits and giggles and smiles and laughter after my team just been the worst team in the NFL last year. And reports amongst the league is we didn't get too much better. We moved up from 32 to 31. 32 to 31. Now, all I'm saying is that don't sound like an improvement to me. Moving up one spot. And the team that move up below you don't got a goddamn receiver in their building to save their life. So that's all. That's all I got.
The real H-A-N-T, no prime time is a message from the league to Tampa. A message from the league to Tampa. Y'all take that. I appreciate the super chat. Y'all take that out there how you want. This man said it's a message from the league to Tampa. I feel like you're grasping at straws, cuz it's because we don't have no talent on this team. Nobody wants to see. Let me hold up, MDJ. I know you got to say something, but like I said, like Q said, he said something earlier. He said something was on his spirit. And damn if he didn't touch me, my spirit started being touched.
What was on the spirit? I missed it. I missed it. What was on it? What was on
he just said it just feels like something. I told her it feels like deja vu.
All over again.
Okay.
I did hear that. I heard that.
Team, then we come back and we play a team that's kind of retooling, revamping, you know what I'm saying, with the Saints, with the Chargers, and then we play a tough defensive team that's coming, that jumped into their own, you know what I'm saying, when we came back and played the Seahawks. The Seahawks started flourishing last year toward the end of the year. So did Las Vegas. You see what I'm saying? The first 3 teams is like, well, damn. I seen this is a rerun from last year. Just different characters. You know what I'm saying? Just different characters. But y'all got to look at this right here. Look at how we ended, HH. Look at how we ended, HH. We ended with the Buccaneers 0-9. Now, who in the hell want to see that? 0-9, HH. Then 0-26. And then y'all remember that rain game? 7-9. Y'all remember that shit? We had about 15 people in the stands in Bank of America.
Mm-hmm.
Who want to see? That's the reason why we ain't got a primetime game. It ain't got nothing to do with Tampa.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I was about to say. Nah, it ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I mean, hell, who the hell want to see a 2-15 team? I don't. If it wasn't my team, goddamn it, I wouldn't want to see him.
Well, because Supernova just say we no longer 2-15 no more, so we can't look at that no more. Y'all didn't just say.
Okay. New season. Restart.
Season is 0-0. So I guess the shit that we just did. So let me ask you a question, D. If you were 2-15 the year before, what's your expectations if you were the last team, the worst team in the league? What's your expectations the next year? You gonna win the Super Bowl?
No, hell no. Not no, but hell no. No.
But why is that?
Well, I mean, well, first of all, we all know it's a quarterback-driven league, and if you chances are, if you went 2-15 with your starting quarterback playing all the games, chances are you ain't gonna get too much better come the next year. I mean, we'll say some rookies, you know what I'm saying, are able to bounce back, but I mean, hey, a lot of times it's pertaining to your quarterback.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
yeah. And
I,
you don't
I,
end the season. You don't end the season 0-26 and 0-9. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right. You want to end the season on a high note, and we didn't. We
Yeah,
did not end the
yeah. There you
season
go,
on a high note.
D'Angelo. There you
oh, well,
go.
well,
Yeah,
well, well,
yeah,
well, fellas,
yeah.
wait a minute now, because if we end the season 2-15, but everybody telling me I should be happy about it, how? Wait a minute now. Where am I getting life fucked up at?
Well, technically, he got a point because we are 0-0 right now. So I see his point, but the fact is, like we just said, we didn't finish the season out on a high note. I mean, if we would have finished the season out on a high note, then we could have something to look forward to. But right now, we the only thing we got forward to look to is, the off-season acquisitions and our draft picks. And maybe our quarterback getting a little better. I mean, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got a lot to look forward to.
Wait a minute, D. If you're supposed to be positive
He
about what's
exactly right.
going on here,
Uh-uh. Fuck that. He exactly right. He exactly right. You
who the
got to
fuck
have
exactly right?
momentum. D'Angelo, you got to have
Oh yeah.
momentum going into the season.
But
Not
go.
zero
We don't need
but the last
momentum because the way how everything looks right now, you're supposed to be happy about it. Go.
the
That's what you're
last
supposed to
2 weeks
be.
of last okay with what Supernova said, but with the last 2 weeks of the last season, we didn't score a damn point, Q. Not one damn point. I'm sorry.
Well, go.
Not one point.
Canales is around here, walk around smiling and shit. Like I said, he inherited a 15 win team that only lost 2 games last year. Not a 2-15 team. Everybody around here say last year is last year. So, according to everybody else, maybe I'm slow, stupid, or retarded. Maybe one of them. I got to pick a struggle. I'm one of them. I don't know.
Okay, Nervas. Nervas says, if Bryce is really good this year, would you guys be singing his praise? I know you don't believe he will, but just try this thoughts exercise. I y'all answer that. Y'all answer that.
Nervous.
Hey,
Nervous.
go. I think what it is. Let's hypothetically, if Bryce is really good. I'm actually gonna be singing the praise of Canales because it's a rookie coach,
Okay.
and I saw Baker. I will be singing the praise of Canales. Like as far as Bryce, I feel like he got limitations. Now I do think the boy can tie his shoes and go get on the field. Now I ain't gonna say he complete garbage. I will never say that. But he do have limitations. But if he's really good this year, I think that means Canales is really good. That's just my opinion.
Well, it's going to be dependent upon how we win if that happens. Because if he comes out here and he just a test dummy, he's standing there just handing the ball off. And we running the ball all goddamn year. I can't sit here and say, hey, he got better. I can't. I'm not falling for that. That shit is
So, so
not
you,
going to win me
so,
no
so you,
games.
so you're saying there got to be context to it. It's context to it.
There
Which,
has to be context to
It's
how we win
always
if
context
shit
to it.
turns
Some
around.
people don't put it in there. It's
yeah,
always
yeah, yeah,
context to
yeah.
everything.
And,
Yeah.
and I agree. If he's out here throwing 15 to 20 passes a game, dinking and dunking off play action, can we running the ball 35, 40 goddamn
Yeah.
times? Yeah, I mean, we know what we work. We'll know what Canales really thinks about Bryce. You know what I'm saying? if if
Yeah.
if that if
No,
that if Go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. What you just said, D'Angelo, just like what I said. You play the Falcons in the rain over there, damn near embarrassing game. Two. I mean, you can go back before that. We play the Saints and we only put up 6 points. We play the Falcons in that rain game, and we just did win that game because their quarterback was just as sorry as ours, and he threw a pick right there in the red zone. You know what I'm saying? 7-9, walk off field goal. Then you play Green Bay, and we was like, okay, I see you. You come back and you put no points on the board. That's head scratching. That's head scratching shit. Like it ain't no context to that. Like you just said. Like you sitting there like you put together 2 games shit. You 1 game. You know what I'm saying? I see
Yeah.
you. I see you. Okay. Let's keep that up. And then now you lay 2 more eggs. What are we doing? How
I
can I
think
get
last
any
year,
continuity to that?
I
Well,
feel
it
like
sounds
last
like
year you had bad quarterback play and you had bad offensive play calling as well. Now, this year, hopefully you could decipher the two and see which one is which. But I
Right.
think some people like Supernova, I'm using him as an example because he said we 0-0, which he trying to take the positive road, the optimistic road. He seemed like he do that with life anyway. But it ain't just about last year. It's actually, as far as Panther football, it's been about the last 5 years. We ain't got nothing from the quarterback. And before we were saying, if we ever get a quarterback, we're going to be all right. So we got a quarterback, and turns out the quarterback we got won't it. So it's more than just looking at Bryce for me. I want to see how the play calling look, the decisions on third down, all that, So I think we should
you're
be
right.
looking at Canales and
You're right.
I'm
You
glad
got
you
a good
said that.
ass point.
Yeah,
You got a good
yeah, I'm
ass
glad you
point,
said
dog.
that, MBJ. Yeah, great point. Great point. And this, how y'all feel about this? They took a preseason game away. How y'all feel about that? You usually play 3. You ain't playing but 2 this year. You remember you
Oh,
used
we
to
ain't got
have
but 2.
4.
I thought
You
we
ain't
had
got but
3
2.
preseason games. I thought we had
Oh,
Buffalo, the Patriots, and
We got 3 go. What you talking about?
yeah, we got 3. Yeah, well, what you talking about? Go. I was say, damn, when they do this, I know we
where
got
they at?
Buffalo, the Patriots, and the Jets. That's what we got.
I don't see
Buffalo,
the.
New
I don't
England,
see
and
the
New York.
Jets. I'm looking at. I don't know. My list must be fucked up. I'm looking at the Patriots and the Panthers and the Patriots. August the 8th. Buffalo, August 24th. So
And we
yeah, it
got the
must be the
Jets too.
Jets in between there. They must have. I don't know. Something fucked up on my shit. Okay, it must. It was. I see the week skip right there. Yeah. Okay. The Jets must be in there after the 8th then. 8th and the
Yeah.
24th. Okay, the Jets. Okay, it's not showing up on this list right here. Okay, so we got the Jets again. Okay, cool. I thought they took a preseason game. I don't know. NFL, whatever they can do. Okay then, but I look at the preseason. I look at the preseason. I learn a lot from the preseason. Patriots, Bills, and Jets. I'm gonna learn a lot from them preseason games right there. August the 8th, right there against the Patriots, and that's kind of even. That's kind of even to me right there. Us going against the Patriots, because the Patriots
Yeah.
weren't very good. We weren't very good. So that's good competition right there. And see, people think I'm so negative. I just talk about myself. I'm not negative, y'all. I'm critiquing this team. A real critique of this team. You are not gonna get me. Ha ha ha. We gonna win 13 games. You see 8 games, 13 games. What the fuck up? Y'all heard the show last night. Y'all was there for the show last night. Everybody that's around here, I see everybody's names in there. I see the Supernovas. I see the Flame for Jesus. I see the Nerve Archers. I see the Rock and Blues. All y'all was there last night. You heard the predictions last night when the schedule come out. I believe MDJ had the most. Didn't you, MDJ? Somebody had the most. I mean,
Yeah,
That was
me
what
and
you
me
you
with
got?
the
had
most.
Six,
6.
seven?
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh
me
yeah.
Oh,
and
Yeah.
you. I had
yeah,
I had
yeah.
6 too.
So,
Oh, okay.
When I
Okay.
where's
look
the?
back at it,
I'm not,
I
where?
needed 5, but I said 6. I could
Yeah.
see
So
6 too. So
Yeah.
so
And
where's
I
some
said
of these other people
before we
coming
could.
at? 8, 9,
Say
and
what?
13. Where's some of these other people come with 8, 9? Where's some of these other people come with 8, 9, and 13?
That's
That's
just
the vibes
wishful
I'm hearing around
motherfucking hope.
Panther Nation.
That's
8, 9, and
that's
13.
just
Well,
wishful hope. Wishful hoping. That's what that is.
anybody that's
It's
saying 8,
blind
9,
faith.
13, you got you ask them how they get that, and the motherfucker can't tell you how we get that. Like if you ask them, I heard a crazy motherfucker tell me we're gonna beat Cincinnati because they don't believe Joe Burrow gonna be there. Nigga, you don't know that for sure. You don't know the definite. That's not a definite.
Now we
You
hoping.
hoping
Yeah,
that he
we
get
hoping
hurt.
Joe is hurt. Okay,
You
okay.
see, what
That's
type of shit
terrible
we
in
on
itself.
now?
That's
They
terrible in
now
itself.
y'all talk about us negative, but you got motherfuckers wishing on a nigga downfall. You get what I'm saying? To get a win.
To get a win.
I have
To get a
never
win.
seen no shit like this. Now, you call a spade a spade. Y'all boys pick and choose and cherry pick when you want to talk about positive imagery and negative shit. Negativity. Well, guess what? Your ass over here waiting for somebody to get hurt. You just as bad as anybody else.
Damn near worse. Because if you want that man to get hurt, that's that man's livelihood. That's how he make his money. For his, for his family, for his kids, for his mama. You know what I'm saying? People depend on him, and you want them to get hurt. You're not wanting to see competitive football. I want the Panthers to be able to face any team at 100%. Y'all want a Super Bowl? I talked to y'all about confetti falling on my face. That means I have to face 17 teams, no matter what. No matter if it's in the snow, the wind, outside, in a dome, raining, whatever. And this team has to line up and be better than them on a Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whatever. And if we can't do that, we ain't winning nothing. If we can't do it on a consecutive
Oh,
basis.
yeah, you might as well go and get that shit out your head. It ain't gonna
What
happen.
what's
Not the next
crazy?
year.
What's crazy is if you hoping on or banking on a player getting hurt on another team, that means you just ain't better than them. Flat out, you just
That,
ain't better than them.
Right.
there you go.
Nowhere near close. You shouldn't even be on the same field with them if that's what you're banking on. And assuming that somebody gonna get hurt is just wild when you looking at wins and losses. You supposed to call that down the line. Everybody on the field, everybody on the field. Our best versus your best. At least that's how I
But
look at it.
MDJ, you talking about a delusional fan base who can't be real with themselves to even come to the grips and say, "Hey, my quarterback wasn't good," or "My coach wasn't good last year," or you can't even get people to be real with their damn self. You know what I'm saying? So why in the fuck would they give a damn about Joe Burrow or somebody like that?
Well, I'm
They
gonna tell them
don't.
like that. They might as well get that shit out their head. I seen Joe Burrow throwing the ball the other day at training camp, and he looked goddamn it like the old Joe Burrow to me.
Man, when Joe Burrow on the field, you ain't got no question of is he one of them guys, man. That boy top two, man. If he on the field, he
Right.
top two at the quarterback position. Period.
Vietnam, let me tell you something, Vietnam. If he winning, Vietnam, I'm winning. So I hope you can read your receipts back. I hope you can cash in on every last one of them motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? Because therefore he winning, I'm winning. But
What's up with
I
this
believe you.
receipt shit?
Yeah, I
Well,
believe you saving the motherfucking
Because
receipts
they
for
hoping
nothing.
y'all wrong, man. I'm gonna be real with you. You know what? The people like Fed now, which is nothing wrong with it. They like Bryce. They like Bryce. I'm
mm-hmm.
nobody to tell you who the fuck to like or who not to like. You know what I'm saying? Just take what I
Right.
say and you form your own opinion. That's what I want you to do. But they
Right.
hoping that y'all wrong so they can come back here and tell you how wrong you were. But those same people will never come up here and tell you how right you were. Ain't that something? You know what I'm saying? They'll
Ain't
never
that
tell you how
something?
right you were
They'll never
last
do
year.
that.
But
They'll
Wow.
never do
to
that.
each his
Wow.
own. To each his own.
No, they'll
Wow. Wow.
disappear and run like a
What
little
Fed?
pussy before they do
What
that.
what what
Not
Fed
fan now.
now,
I ain't
man?
talking about, I ain't talking about fan now.
Oh,
I ain't talking about you. I ain't talking about you.
okay.
I'm just talking about
Okay.
Panther fans in general who can't accept and handle the goddamn truth. We got a bunch of
No,
delusional ass fans. Hey, you
yeah.
got to
I
understand and
yeah,
come
I
to the
ain't gonna lie,
realization
man.
the team is not good.
Yeah. I want Vietnam to stand 10 toes down on him. That's a true Panthers fan. That's a true man that's repping for his guy. I got to bring you. I'm on this platform, and I got to bring it to you the way I see it. The way I see it. If
Yeah.
Well,
I'm,
I look
I
at it.
see it.
I look at it. I look at it like this. I mean, how can we not be true Panthers fans when we all we want is the best for our team? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like I said before, I don't give a damn who it is. I don't care if it's Bryce. I don't care if it's Mingo. I don't give a damn who it is. If I see shit, I'm gonna call the shit out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want shit on my team, so I want to clean the shit up. So if I see shit, I'm gonna call it out. So I don't see what's wrong with us critiquing players when when we're not getting their best or if they're not capable of being the best. I want nothing but the best on my team. So
Well,
I mean
well,
I
well,
don't have
well,
a problem with it.
D'Angelo. The problem is them boys hype Bryce up so bad, and I'm talking to everybody, content creators and people. They hype Bryce up so bad. Motherfuckers had to go into hiding last year after Bryce was so terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
There was nothing. I had cats that was saying Thomas Brown gonna bring out the real playbook. You ain't seen nothing yet. I'm still waiting on the real playbook. Where that shit at? Where that shit at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
week, it's a new excuse that they were bringing out last year. I'm tired of it. Just say the motherfucker not good. Him no good. Say
Well,
it.
even if they Bryce fans, I can respect the ones that say, yeah, I'm a Bryce fan, but he was not good last year. I demand better from him, and I can respect you. But whenever you saying it, when I see fans out here talking about Bryce gonna be MVP. Bryce gonna take us to the Super Bowl. Bryce will be top 5 quarterback next year. Bryce gonna throw for 4,500 yards. What the fuck is you talking about? What did Bryce show you that he's on that trajectory? He didn't show
D'Angelo.
show you anything to be on that trajectory.
D'Angelo.
What's up?
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you how I know that this shit right here is no fluke what we saw last year. Because of his mannerisms, because of how he walked, he talked. I watched them do videos with Bryce Young in the offseason, and he can't definitively stand up without touching his head, touching his arms, and shit like that. Shit you do when you're nervous. He
Yeah, twisting his
always
ass.
fucking twisting his hair. He like a little fucking kid. You know what I'm saying? That right
Yeah,
there tells me in an interview you uncomfortable. Nigga, you gonna be uncomfortable on the field.
yeah.
You ain't even touched the
You like,
field yet and you already acting like a bitch.
I'm gonna give shouts out to Panther Theory Elaine. Y'all go over there and check him out, man. Go over there and check him out. Brother got good content. Fed Nom with another 499. I'm gonna stand on it. He say he gonna stand on it, y'all. He gonna stand on it. I can't read the whole thing. I'm driving. Somebody
Yeah,
read read
yeah.
read that.
I got
Yeah,
you. I
he,
got you. I got you. He say, I'm gonna stand on that. I want to win. I could care less who our quarterback is as long as they can play the position. See, that's the thing. Everybody around this motherfucker done pledge allegiance to Bryce, not knowing if Bryce is even good enough to be like. He don't demand your respect. He has done nothing to earn it. So why in the fuck am I giving respect to a motherfucker who ain't worthy of it? Stop giving away your draws too fast. I keep telling these boys this shit. Stop it. He has done nothing for us. Canales, another nigga, has done nothing for motherfuckers to be around here with their panties turned to the side for him.
Read what
It
Supernova
show
said.
me.
Read what Supernova
It's,
said. Q.
the media really put Bryce over the top. I told y'all.
Well,
I
Well,
know this.
that's why
he
y'all got
just
it.
put
Y'all
that
got
in
it.
the chat. You just said that out your mouth. The media has put Bryce over the top. I just told y'all deja vu, right? Now here come we going into 2024, and the media put my coach over the damn top. You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Two media made motherfuckers. Two of the most important motherfuckers. I've been telling y'all the pecking order.
But this is
Owner,
the thing, go.
GM,
But
If you
AR,
ask
let me say.
somebody,
Uh, uh,
hey,
no, I was just
media
gonna
mate.
say. I was just gonna say, yeah, the media was on him last year. Now where the media at on him? The media
yeah.
let you, the media, the media got off him real quick, didn't it? The
yeah,
media
they
ain't
don't
on him no
mention it.
more.
That's what
They
I
They
was
dropped
don't
that
saying.
talk
nigga like a
about it.
They
hot
don't
potato.
mention it. They
But they
don't
dropped
mention
his
it.
head like a hot potato. God damn it! You don't. The media threw his ass away so damn fast. That's one thing about the media; they'll build you up to tear you down. God damn it! And hey, if you don't handle your business, they gonna tear you down quick. And guess what? Now, and that's why we got no primetime games because we don't have a primetime quarterback.
Don't have a primetime player on this motherfucker. That's right. That's right. I said it.
That prime
I
time
said
shit.
it.
I wasn't surprised by it. I mean,
No,
once
I
again, you
wasn't.
tell a lot.
I
It
knew we
tell a
weren't
lot
gonna. I knew we weren't gonna
because
get
you
no
don't have
primetime games, NTJ.
it's the two worst offenses in the NFL don't have no primetime game. Last year, the two worst offenses. So it's not surprising, man. You know what I'm saying? We didn't
No,
score a lot of points. We had close games, but it was no point scored on our end.
Well,
So
it's
we
an
ain't the
don't
first.
offensive-driven
surprise.
league,
We
and if you
we not the
can't
first team.
score, it's an offensive-driven league, and if you can't score, that means nobody wants to see you. Why you think they take the damn Germany game? Because the Panthers can't score. We struggled last year putting up points on the board. Nobody wants to see that shit.
Right,
So
and we ain't the first
unfortunately,
team. Go ahead.
unfortunately, the position that we in right now is having our fan base accept this and understand where we at instead of trying to boost up the team or hype up the team off of nothing. Nothing. We don't have no stars on this team. Not one.
None. None whatsoever. None. We like to thank you, King JP, for the new membership there, buddy. I appreciate it.
And I was gonna say this too. I mean, well, it ain't like we the first team not to get primetime games. If you trash, you best believe that next year you ain't getting a primetime game. You may, sometimes depending on the team, if it's a team with a big name, they may go ahead and give them a primetime game. But when you a small market team and you had a trash ass season the year before, the chances of you getting a primetime game is slim to none. So I
Hey,
already knew we
D'Angelo.
won't get no primetime game. Go ahead,
No,
MT.
no, no, D'Angelo.
I'm a
No.
working man,
Kansas
boy.
City, small market. You got some other people that's small market. Only no. You a two and
But
pick. You
yeah,
you
but
you
when
ain't getting
They
Kansas
no
City,
winning
shit.
when
though.
Kansas
They
City,
winning though and got a
they
fan
winning. Yeah,
base
right.
though.
Yeah, they winning. I'm talking about a small market team that ain't
Yeah.
winning.
He said they
If
small
the cow,
market but losing.
if,
That's what D'Angelo said.
when the Cowboys was trash,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
they
I'm
still
sorry. I'm
got,
sorry. Yeah,
they
yeah,
still
yeah.
had primetime games.
But they got them primetime games out of what the prior work that they did, and then they didn't lose for long. You know what I'm saying? They come back and and got back competitive. But you know what I'm saying?
But
Every time people use us talking about we're a small market team, this and that. That's why the salary cap exists. That's why bottom push the top from the draft. You just got to go back to look at what we did. Fucked up the draft. We haven't had a coach in this motherfucker for over 2.5 years consecutively at one time. You know what I'm saying? What's the culture now? Are we still keep pounding? What the hell we doing? Are we the brand? Are we trusting the process? What the fuck is we doing? What is we doing? Tell me somebody. Are we
Well,
defensive minded? Do we round and pound anymore? What are we doing?
apparently to them we're gonna run the ball this year. That's gonna be the identity of the goddamn team.
Hey,
So
hey Q.
unfortunately,
Now Q, you
huh?
saying that. Now I was gonna say something too. I was gonna say something earlier. Now I won't sit here and tell people that I know Canales is a good coach, but I will say what it is that made me say 6 games to say that I like Canales so far. My opinion can change, but I like him so far, and it's because he said we gonna run the ball. And the reason behind that, like you said, keep pounding. The last time we ran the ball was when Steve Wilkes was here. And I wanted Steve Wilkes then. But as far as our DNA, the only time Carolina has ever been good, we were running the ball. So at least he said something that makes 100% sense in my book. It makes
hey,
sense. Now, whether they do it or not, I don't fucking know. But
let
that's
me
what
get
our
let me get some
DNA is.
pushback on that
Okay, go ahead.
our DNA.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
sick of. I'm,
Read the money right quick. Read the money right quick.
Let's see. I hope that next year when we're taking the Panthers on after dark, we can hold a candle vigil for Q. If Bryce Young turns out to be something and he chokes all that humble pie, Goat's gonna be the preacher. Well, Rocket Blue, you better have the spaceship DeLorean with your ass, cause I don't think that shit it's going to ever happen unless you go 10, 20 years out in the future with another quarterback. It ain't happening with Bryce.
Hey, go back up. Get JP King, the $5. We didn't read that one. There it is.
All right. He said, no one listened to my view. You don't trade up for a guy with questionable physical attributes in a physical sport. My nigga. King JP, we appreciate that $5 super chat, brother.
Hey, I can't say it no better myself.
Right. But hold on. Let me say this. What I was gonna say to what MDJ just said. You know, I've been hearing that. You know what I'm saying? I've been hearing. You know, the Panthers' DNA has always been running the ball. And my thing is, okay, us running the ball, we ain't never won no Super Bowl off of running the ball. So it's 2024. I mean, goddamn it, the name of the game now is putting points on the board. Ain't no teams that's running the ball winning no Super Bowl. I mean, I don't want to see 65, 70% run. I'm gonna be honest. I don't want to see it. Go ahead.
How do you score the points? How would you score points if you don't have a quarterback?
I mean, I know. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying. Yeah.
If you come out here and say we're gonna sling it all around with Bryce Young,
no,
turn the 2 right back again. I'm gonna say that shit too. It's 2 games.
Yeah,
2 wins. I've seen that already.
Right, MD.
If I seen it already, I'm not gonna change my mind till you know what I'm saying. Why would I say Bryce can throw for 4,500 if I ain't fucking seen the shit in the NFL?
Right. Now.
That's gonna get us closer to winning than fucking passing the ball, D. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Now, don't get me wrong. I know. Yeah, you're right. I get what you're saying, MDJ, and that's true. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ain't got no choice but to run the ball, I get it. Oh, you got to do what you got to do so you got to fake it till you make it. So I get it. If we got to run the ball, but that goes into so we gave up what we gave up to go get a quarterback, number 1 overall, to fucking run the ball. That don't make no damn sense. Why we couldn't?
We gotta stop. We gotta stop this. It's a quarterback-driven league. You need a quarterback that can come out and definitively stand in the pocket and deliver the football. And you have seen on multiple occasions. I don't know why everybody act like this shit is like some goddamn secret chess or some shit that nobody can figure out. If your quarterback can't stand from the pocket, you in trouble. I shall say this again. If your quarterback cannot definitively stand in the pocket, you are in trouble. So until you fix that problem, you will never ever be able to contend in the NFL at all. That's a major problem.
This kid was not stepping up in clean pockets or dirty pockets, y'all. He wasn't doing it. I'm not bashing on him. Swear for God, I'm not bashing on him. He wasn't doing it. He had 2,700. He didn't have 4,500. He had 10 fucking 11 TDs.
But you know what, though, Go? It's like this phantom love around here that I'm not understanding because this is love. Fast they love these motherfuckers, they'll hate them. Now, people telling me they love Canales because they believe Canales is gonna come out here and fix Bryce. Canales done changed up 3 different times, if you notice, in the last couple of weeks. You done went from get the ball out in a couple of seconds to we gonna pass this ball to now we're gonna run the ball. We're gonna heavily pound the ball and run the ball now. He don't know his goddamn self what he can do with this motherfucker. He guessing. I hope y'all understand.
Well, Q, I ain't gonna say he guessing. Obviously, no. Obviously,
the motherfucker switched up 3 times in less than 2 months.
Let me say this, Q. Here's what's going on. What you got to understand is, okay, he switched up, but obviously he has went and dissected that film and something he's seen in Bryce to make him say, wait a minute. Let me. I might have to change my game plan up. This kid right here, I might have to run the ball.
That's a problem, D. That's a problem, D.
But that ain't a problem with Canales. But how is that a Canales problem? That's not a Canales problem.
You got some fucking
you live and die by your quarterback and your coach.
Hold on, Q. No, listen to what I'm telling you. That ain't a Canales problem. Canales has the quarterback that was here. So he has to adjust his game plan based on what he's working with. So if he
So a
changed his
quarterback
mind and real,
no more.
This
That's what
nigga
you're
about to
telling
get
me.
fired. Fuck with this.
They gonna
well,
well,
This nigga about to get fired, dog.
it don't matter if you're a quarterback whisperer. If you got a quarterback, that goddamn it,
Wow, this nigga's now a quarterback whisperer now.
Hold on, Q. You got to hear me out.
no more.
Hold on.
Yeah,
If you can't get the shit out, if you got a quarterback coach, your coach is a quarterback whisperer, regardless of what it is. If that quarterback whisperer realizes that quarterback, regardless of what he whispers to him, cannot carry out what he wants him to do, you know what I'm saying, to the fullest of his capabilities, then hey, I mean you got to goddamn readjust. You got to readjust your goddamn game.
D'Angelo.
You don't readjust right before preseason like this.
Why? What you mean it ain't? It's not preseason. It's OTA.
Nigga, coming through the door, his plan was in place for what he could do to fix Bryce Young. Now a motherfucker done called an audible 3 different times. So now they're telling me he has yet to figure out a way to help this motherfucker.
He was brought here to fix Bryce Young. Fix this offense.
Yeah. Right. But goddamn it, okay, yeah, you're right. He was brought in here to fix it.
That's his only reason for being here.
Maybe he realized, hey, ain't much shit he can do. I don't know.
Shit. And you hear what you're saying? You hear what you're saying? You hear that?
How is that a Canales problem, though? If your quarterback is
better, you can't get fired.
Come on. What are y'all listening to what I'm telling you? Listen to me. Listen to what I'm telling you.
You're telling me if a quarterback have a bad season, it don't directly affect the head coach? We just heard the motherfucker got fired.
MDJ, do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I do, but see, it's the same thing I was saying. I mean, y'all saying Bryce ain't shit. If he say he gonna come in here and run the ball, obviously
nobody said nobody said shit.
You changing that?
I said
everybody always say y'all saying Bryce ain't shit. We never said Bryce was not shit. We said Canales done changed and threw an audible 3 motherfucking times. He done threw an audible 3 times. He was brought in here for nothing but to fix this offense and fix Bryce Young. Get him straight. Because y'all said Frank Reich was terrible. Frank Reich didn't know what the fuck he was doing. Frank Reich ideology and scheme was
hold on. I didn't say that. I didn't say that. But you know what I said? I said Frank.
Here we go.
That ain't what I said.
A lot of backslide in this motherfucker now.
Hold on. I'm going to tell you what I said about Frank. I sat there and said, it ain't that Frank offense is old and outdated. Was it a little outdated? Yes, it was. But he had a particular quarterback that he wanted to run his system, and Bryce could not run his system, and Frank was unwilling to change his system. That's what I said about Frank.
So it sounds like to me another motherfucker who can't figure out how to use this board, which means he gonna end up in the same situation as Frank. That's what the fuck it sound like to me.
I'm glad you said it like that, D'Angelo. I'm glad you said it like that. Because
you fucked up just now.
Fuck that, DJ. Fuck that. No. Y'all, D'Angelo just said Frank had a certain type of quarterback to run his system. So you go get Canales, who y'all said he's a quarterback whisperer for short.
No, I didn't say that. No, hell no. You just told me about Bryce. I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
Y'all did. Y'all said he had
a quarterback whisperer. Can't help this nigga. The quarterback whisperer can't help this nigga.
He have started.
Come on now.
He have
started this shit.
Starter quarterback. He is the man for starter quarterback. That's why motherfuckers say it. Baker and Russell and Geno.
If y'all don't want to run the ball, what do y'all want to do, man? It's simple as that. What y'all want to do?
They brought this nigga in here to fix this motherfucker.
MDJ, I said that because, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Why are we talking about running the ball if we just gave up all this capital for a goddamn quarterback as well? That's what I'm saying. Why are we still talking about running the damn ball?
That don't make sense at all.
All that money on them linemen. I don't think it's to protect Bryce. I think it's to run the ball.
Oh my God!
Well, you had to run the line. You had to run the line. The run the line.
$47 million quarterback, and you want to run the goddamn ball? Okay, here we go. He is him, is what y'all told me. He is him. Why is him not throwing the goddamn ball?
Who told you that, Q?
It's a lot of motherfuckers that said that.
Okay. A lot of motherfuckers is better than y'all, because when you say y'all, I feel like you're talking to me. It ain't no y'all.
Nigga, if I was talking directly to you, I'd say MD Bryce, motherfucker. I didn't say that.
Angry black man, calm down.
I'm tired of these hoes around here, man. Tired of hearing this dumb shit around here.
Flippy floppy. Damn the tippy toe in the day. Flippy floppy.
Well, we don't know. Well, he's talking, but we don't know what that man gonna do. We gonna have to wait and see. We don't know what the
stop that shit.
All you can go by is him talking, though. I mean, shit. That's all you can go
by. Because everybody, when you ask them what they like about Canales, oh, he showed me so much. Oh, he's so good at what he do. He's the quarterback whisper. He gonna run the ball. Oh my God, Canales is so positive about everything. Oh shit, I'm gonna win $1 million tomorrow because Canales told me. Okay. All right. That's where we at now. Lying.
I just think we gotta lay off Canales. I understand the Bryce hate, but we gotta lay off Canales because we ain't seen him yet. We y'all on the man like he done coached the season.
They say he's a guru. He's a quarterback guru. I ain't laying off for shit. I'm holding this nigga accountable. But y'all not laying off for shit.
Y'all acting like Canales was the coach. Hold on, y'all acting like Canales was the one that coached 2-15 season last year.
No, Canales was the motherfucker that sat in the interview and said, I can fix Bryce. That's who he is.
Read what Flame for Jesus just put up there. Read what he just put up there.
I can't. I'm driving.
He said most every man I heard say Canales is a short quarterback guru. Thank you.
Damn right.
Okay, but
I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to hear that.
Hold on, but even with those short quarterbacks that he's coached in the past, they don't have the limit. They don't have those limitations that Bryce got. They both had strong arms. Baker got a strong. Yeah, Baker had a stronger arm, and Russell had a stronger arm than Bryce. So I mean, but Bryce don't got the arm strength that Baker and Russell got.
We know this. That's what I'm saying. Why is everybody talking about he about to fix this motherfucker who can't even go up under center to be able to line up and look down the field? He can't do that either. This nigga right here, they put a 6'3" guard on him as a center. I already see this shit unfolding crazy. It's about to go down.
But hold up, Q. Let me ask you a question, Q. This is just me and you talking, Q. Okay?
All right.
Did Canales run the show in Seattle?
No, he didn't.
No, sir.
He did.
No, sir.
Okay, hold on. I got another question.
Yes, sir.
So,
okay.
Did he run the show in Tampa?
No, sir. He wasn't even welcome in the goddamn war room.
He did run the show in Tampa. What are you talking about?
He ran the show in Tampa because he was the offensive coordinator. As far as the offense, he ran the show in Tampa. Now, he didn't win nothing but 9. He won 9 games in Tampa. It ain't like he won double digits, 13, 12, 10, you know what I'm saying? Whatever games in Tampa. Go back. I already did this exercise for y'all before. See who the fuck they beat. See who was that offense dominant? No, it wasn't. Did Baker throw for 4,000? Yes, he did. But were they dominant? Who did they beat? Go back and look at that. So how in the hell are y'all hollering? Somebody get ready to fix somebody who just last year, the first time when they ran anything, basically was mediocre.
I don't have a problem with you feeling like that, but what are you basing it off of? You ain't seen him. What are you basing it off of? He ain't never been a head coach. He ain't never been a head coach.
That's what the fuck I'm trying to figure out.
But he ain't never been a head coach is what I'm saying. What are you basing it on?
That's what I'm trying to say. He ain't been a head coach. We really don't know. We don't know
y'all. But you sound more like a bitter ex hating on everything. Well, Rock and Blue, with all due respect, kiss my hating ass. Guess why? Because if you want to be gullible, if you want to be led down a road where you know goddamn well this shit ain't gonna end well, but your ass want to be stupid by your damn self. Go ahead.
Hey, look. Going down the road of all positivity go crash your ass. But going down a road with no hope, why the fuck would I even go down there? But what I'm saying is you ain't seen the nigga do nothing, bro.
You ain't nigga has done not a goddamn thing, but y'all ready to believe him.
You say he's shit. You can't say he's good or bad. That's all
I didn't say the man was shit. I'm just saying, look, MDJ, you gonna let a nigga slam out of mechanic school, go and crack your engine open?
No.
Don't hesitate. Go ahead, say it. You let a stupid son of a bitch who ain't never work on shit a day in his life fix your car.
Slam out of mechanic school.
Well, yeah, you will if you desperate and you need that goddamn pump. If you need that goddamn pump, and that's dumbass shit. That's dumbass shit. Hold on. If that's the only mechanic that you can goddamn find, you gonna goddamn get him.
That's dumbass shit.
I'm gonna tell you something, D'Angelo. I need to kind of quiet. I need to kind of
quiet. You take it to a motherfucker who know what you know. He ain't know shit either.
Hold on. Yeah. Because this is the thing right here. I need somebody that I done seen put that motherfucking engine back together and that car running. I need to see that car crank up. At least a motherfucker done that a couple times.
Well, what about if all those mechanics are occupied? They busy. They ain't got. You ain't got no choice but to go.
Motherfucker, D'Angelo, until they develop.
No, you ain't. Eventually, you gonna have to find your goddamn mechanic because you gonna get tired of walking. You gonna want that goddamn car, so you gonna get that goddamn mechanic fresh out of goddamn school.
I ain't letting no random nigga that don't know shit fix on my goddamn car. I'm taking that bitch to the dealership where I know it running smooth at. Fuck y'all. I don't know what y'all think like y'all living.
He gonna bust your head. The dealership gonna bust your head like Ben Johnson too. Goddamn 15 goddamn million. Goddamn
that's right. It'll be money well deserved though. At least I know that bitch fixed right. Fuck what you talk about. I need my shit and I need it working. I don't know why y'all niggas keep going to these backyard mechanics at these goddamn Panther podcasts and around here telling y'all, let's piece this bitch together. Got a peanut butter and jelly sandwich in their hand trying to feed goddamn 5,000 people. You can't do it. Stop lying.
But Q, I'm not saying that the man gonna come in here and give us a number one offense. I'm saying I don't know. I wouldn't sit there and shit on him though. That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying too, man. I'm not. He hasn't gave me a reason to shit on him. I can't shit on the man. I ain't got the reason to shit on him.
MDJ.
I'm just saying he ain't got the
Hold on. I'm trying to ask you something.
I'm walking with you.
MDJ.
What's up?
When Matt Rule first came in and you saw him coming from Baylor, Temple, what was your first impressions of Matt Rule? Coming in and you heard that speech that he gave.
He said, as far as him, he just seemed like a college coach. He wasn't no NFL coach.
Coming in through the door, Matt Rule. Now, be mindful, the first year, motherfuckers was up and down and gluten and glamoring and Teddy Bridgewater and motherfuckers was happy as hell. I don't remember this. I distinctly don't remember anybody upset at Matt Rule the first year he was here.
I wasn't upset at Matt Rule because I didn't. I
see what you're saying. You saying don't neither one of them deserve a job. I feel you.
But guess what? With Matt Rule, I gave him a chance. I wasn't high on him because I'm like, this motherfucker came from goddamn college and he ain't do nothing, but I'm gonna give him a chance. And goddamn it, I gave him a chance.
So before D jumped in, I was trying to walk some way.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. Matt Rule came in. College coach, never seen before on the NFL level. They paid this man $10 million a year like he was one of the best to ever do this shit. Now, that led us in the first year to a handful of wins. A handful. 5 goddamn wins, I believe, right?
No, you're right.
Okay, 5 wins. After the 5-win season, what did you do the second year? What did you say?
I think we got 5 wins again.
I think we got 5 wins again. I think we on the way we trending up with under Matt Rule. That's what people were saying.
I won't saying that. I won't saying.
Okay, after the fact now, motherfucker over here two-stepping to the left and the right.
You know what? Okay. I'm lying. Yeah, because you know what? That second year we started out 3-0. So yeah, I did think
exactly. That's what I was about to tell y'all. 3-0, we go. We win them 3 punk ass games, and everybody was saying, "Oh shit, we contending this year." They went trade for Stephon Gilmore. We got Sam Darnold. Motherfuckers were putting Sam Darnold jerseys on. Now be mindful, shit went downhill because once again, he was not as advertised. Now all that happy-go-lucky shit went out the window, and now, bada boom, where do we end up? On a loser streak, right?
Yeah, we've been losing for years ever since. Yeah.
And since then, every coach that has come in through the door, you have given them a chance, and guess what has happened? Losing streak after losing streak. After losing streak, Frank Reich, losing streak. What's Denzel? What the nigga name is? He came in, win a handful of games. He went on a losing streak.
He was running the ball, and he won more than anybody else running the ball.
But one more than anybody else is not sufficient.
No, it's not good enough. You're right. It's not good enough at all.
It's not good enough.
It's settling. But
so now you come back to me after watching these 2 lazy motherfuckers. You bring Frank back in here and say it's gonna be better this year. We go surround this nigga with the best talent that money can buy. We're gonna give him the best coaching staff ever. And guess what happened? Loser streak. We start off in this motherfucker 1-6. 0-6 first, and then we went to 1-6 after we beat CJ. So I done sat through this shit. I done been patient with coach after coach after coach after coach. And now this motherfucker that I have seen, I know after seeing 3 coaches back to back, this nigga ain't it. But I'm trying to give him a chance. But I can look at this shit right now and tell it is not going to work. Based off of history.
Sometimes you can just see it, y'all. Sometimes you can see it, you can feel it. I'm telling you.
Let me ask y'all this. You and Q. So let me ask y'all this. I really want to know this question, right? Because I know how y'all feel about the team and what they've been doing. But do you think anybody was gonna come in here? Do it matter who the coach is in y'all eyes as far as this year?
Yeah. This year.
Look, had we had a trusted guy like Jim Harbaugh, I believe that he could have came in here and turned this motherfucker around. Because he would make better decisions, better choices with the talent that we had, and he would add on to it.
Not even Jim Harbaugh could turn this shit around in 1 year.
Not 1 year.
Not 1 year. Not 1 year. But let me tell you what Jim would have did. Let me tell you what Jim would have did. He would have looked at that boy and said, okay, you're not it. You're not ready. Sit down. Andy Dalton, go out there. And what he would do is, if it's truly about winning games, fuck how everybody feel about it. They don't want to see Andy for the future. If it's truly about winning games, he would have put this nigga out here and had us ready to compete for the NFC South while we look for another quarterback and use Andy as a goddamn bridge like he was supposed to after you realize this boy ain't shit. But they want to come back out here and reevaluate and reevaluate and reevaluate.
We could be doing the same thing. Quiet as kept. We don't know. We don't know what Canales is damn more.
We're not doing that.
We don't really know. We don't.
That's why I asked y'all: is it truly about winning games in Carolina? It's not about that no more.
Why can't we be? Why can't we just be build? Why can't we just be building the foundation? And they once they see Bryce, they giving Bryce a chance. And then hell, if Bryce don't pan out, then we can drop a quarterback in come next year. How you know that? We don't know if that's how they think.
Cause look what they did. They signed a bunch of 2-year players. Jadavion Clowney, Josie Jewell, Wanham, a bunch of 2-3-year deal motherfuckers. Now ain't nothing long term about that, D. Come on, man.
Right. But because we don't have a long term quarterback. We have a questionable quarterback. So why make long term moves right now? You made moves for the short term to see what Bryce can do. That's what it looked like to me. They could be doing.
But this is what I'm talking about. It's a stupid ass move to make because once you've seen what you've seen for him in the last 16 games from last year, I would transition into trying to give my franchise hope. And the
But you
hope
can't.
is okay.
It's
The
bad. As
hope,
bad as we want to do that, Q. You can't. For what we did to get
yeah.
Bryce. We couldn't do that off after 1 year.
You see,
We got
you
to give it
see,
2 years.
you see,
You
you
can't.
see.
You can't.
This is that we gotta shit. I'm sick of that we gotta shit.
You
I mean,
I
it's just
wanna
you
win
you
games.
stuck. You kind of stuck. We
No,
was
you're
stuck,
not.
bro. So what, you would have drafted a quarterback in the second round this year? We was kind of stuck, bro.
yeah.
Nigga,
We ain't
to
no
be real
choice.
with you, dog. If week 1 come or week 2 and this nigga comes out here, it has horrendous games. Are you willing to sit for 15 more fucking games and watching this terrible shit?
Ooh-wee.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
Ooh-wee.
mean,
I said.
Man,
Floyd,
that's
that's
what
what I'm
y'all
gonna
talking
do.
about, man. I can't take this shit no
I'm
damn
not
more.
with it. I'm the one who say all the time, I just want to fucking win. I don't never give a fuck who. I don't care who the quarterback is. I don't care if we throw that bitch 50 times. I don't care if we run that bitch 50 times. I just want to win. That's just me.
Well, you're
That's the
not gonna
kind of
do that
coach
with.
I want.
Yeah.
I
That's the
want to
kind of
win
coach I
too.
want. That's the kind of players I want. I just want to fucking win. I don't care about
I
50
want. I
times throwing
agree.
that bitch, running that bitch. I don't give a fuck.
I
Wins and
want to win
losses
too.
just matter.
I want to win too, MDJ. But we got to be realistic at the same time. We know right now we not in that situation to win right now.
Bro.
So I'm willing to sacrifice next year. God damn it, keep Bryce in every game. I don't give a fuck if he
Oh
look
my
like.
god.
I don't look like it. I don't care if he look like the worst quarterback of all time. Keep him in because
You
goddamn it,
can't.
hey, guess what that means?
Well, guess
Yeah, I mean,
what?
yeah, you
Well,
can.
guess what?
Yeah, you
Can't
Well,
can.
get
guess
past some
what?
grown men to
Guess
do
what? You
that shit.
keep this fucking in, all your ratings go, your goddamn primetime games go, you
Man,
losing
Uh-huh.
contracts, you losing
Uh-huh.
money with this motherfucker. Is what you're gonna be
Prime time
losing.
game gone anyway. They already gone. They already gone. You know what I'm saying? That's out the window. We ain't got no prime time game. You know what I'm saying? The only reason why I say that is you gotta goddamn be bad to get good. You know what I'm saying? For the most part. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, right now we in a bad situation. God damn it, suck it up. God damn it, we'll get through it.
No, D.
And,
Nah, D. We done had 7 years of sucking shit up, man. No, sir. I
and
can't
we about
suck
to have
another fucking year.
and we about to have another suck year. I mean, God damn it, whether we like it or not, we already know this.
D. Listen to what you're saying. You telling me now that the NFL and the Carolina Panthers has come to the point where it's not even about winning no more. That's what you're
I
telling
didn't
me.
say no. That
That's
ain't
what
what
you
I said.
when you say keep this motherfucker in, even though you know he ain't shit and he come out here and fuck the season up, you say you much rather see him fuck the season all the way up.
Yeah, so we can go ahead and move on. Move
You
on and
see,
get another quarterback next year. Yeah, that's why I said that.
And then we
you see
come
how
back
that
out
shit
here,
come around? I
and
said that
then we
shit
come
last
out
year about
here,
Andy. I didn't want to see Andy though. I said it for the same reason. And
and
look
it
where
was
we at
dumb
now. I
shit
said it for
then.
the same reason. But
Anyway, but MDJ, why is bridge quarterbacks here? Why are they here? Everybody else in the league gets it but us.
That's what they
hey,
do.
look,
They get a bridge quarterback, or they either, oh, y'all talk shit about Atlanta. Atlanta, the dumbest motherfuckers in the world. Y'all stupid as hell. Now they got a quarterback for the future.
Yeah.
They
And
got,
they pay
they,
$180 million to this nigga.
they
that's what
play,
we
they paid
attempted
But
to
they'll
do.
be
$180
winning.
million, and then they come back and they say, after I'm gonna continue winning, I'm gonna continue building, and I ain't gonna drop a motherfucking beat.
I'm tired of this shit, man. I
Listen,
can't keep doing
we
this.
attempted to do that. We fucked up the pick, but we did attempt to do that.
Well, if you fuck up a pick, most people will say, okay, you fucked the pick up. Okay, we see that this guy has the smallest arms and legs of a quarterback ever taken.
Yeah.
We see this guy can't throw in the pocket. When he drops back, he always has to go to the side to get from behind the line to be able to see down the field. All
You're
three
right.
throwing off his tippy toes. All the
You're right.
fucking problems. I watch
Right.
people bash Cam Newton for throwing off of his back foot, but this motherfucker gets a pass every fucking week.
But look, Q, you're right about that. But the fact is, by the way we traded up to get Bryce, we was not in a situation to
Yeah,
even if we
you
wanted to move
stuck.
on, even if we wanted to move on from him this year, we couldn't do it because we ain't had
You
no
gotta take a loss.
top pick.
I'm
Look,
tired of this
basically,
shit, dog.
this what happened.
I'm sick of this shit, cuz.
You got to
Again,
take a
you said
loan,
it
buddy.
perfect. You
What
said
you
it
mean?
perfect.
What you mean, Joe?
We bet the house on number 9.
Gotta
We
take
bet
a
the
loan.
house on 9,
Yeah.
and we
We
lost
right
all.
back to square one. We right back to the same fucking shit we've been back to.
Yeah. You gotta take a loan. You gotta take a L. Sometimes you gotta take a L. This is just like, hey, I gotta go back to the street. Just like the dope game. If you get robbed, or you somehow you lose your shit, somebody put some damn dummy shit in your shit, or what the fuck ever, you got some bad shit, guess what? You got to figure out how to hustle and get back.
The quarterback stepped on. He
Take
stepped
a
on
loan.
product.
He stepped on product. He stepped on product. Somebody sold you some sheetrock.
Dang.
Straight up. He stepped on, bruh.
And then you got to hear motherfuckers say, "Oh, he'll get better. Oh, this will be." You can't fix a motherfucker who can't see over the goddamn line. You can't fix that. You can't fix a motherfucker footwork. It's muscle memory, dumbass. You can't fix that shit. Arm strength. Come on. Everybody want to sit here and give me a scenario where what if he go and work out? Well, guess what, bitch? He came back in the offseason just as small as he was before he left. Same dumb shit.
Now go look at him and see if he got bigger. See if he got stronger. Go look at it. Long road. Said y'all not getting Sanders. Shador Sanders. That's what it means. That's New York Giants new quarterback. Okay.
He don't know
man.
that either. He don't know that. But I feel him. He likes Sanders. Hey, maybe he will go to the Giants. I like Shador Sanders long road, but you don't know that.
This team has taken away my peace.
This motherfucker. Now, hey, y'all go look at if y'all say what we saying, okay, we gonna take a year. Go look at Jaden Daniels. They say Jaden Daniels is a slimmer guy, this and that. But Jaden Daniels 6'4". Watch that meat they put on that boy frame. Watch how that boy frame feel out. Now y'all
he got a frame. He got a frame that they can put on 15 pounds.
Thank you.
He
now
can,
go look at Bryce.
He can't do it, but we don't know he gonna do it. But he can do it.
Ah, damn,
I'll
MDJ.
be damn. These motherfuckers will take away everything.
You don't know he can do it. Like I just told you the same thing about Canales. I just told you the same shit about Canales. D just told you the same shit. He could. That shit wasn't good enough. But when you tell me a motherfucker could, it's all of a sudden it's good enough now. I'm saying you don't fucking know, but you got hope in damn Jaden Daniels. You ain't seen Jaden Daniels in the NFL go. Am I lying or am I telling you the truth, bro?
I ain't seen him in the NFL, but I'm willing to make a bet. Come next year, give him a year, just like you gave Bryce. Come next year, his frame will be thicker. You want to put money on that?
Let me ask you a question, MDJ.
No. I won't put money on Canales either, but I'm not gonna say he ain't shit. That's my only point.
Yeah. See, that's how I know you don't believe in what the fuck you say, because you ain't go back that shit with nothing. But anyway, Jaden Daniels right now, is he not a better quarterback prospect than Bryce Young right now?
I mean, that wasn't the argument, but yes.
So you sitting here arguing me with a motherfucker that you know, one, if he put on weight, he is going to be in classes better. And when it comes to strength and being able to stand in the pocket and being able to do something, if he put a little bit of weight on, he'll be a bad motherfucker. Bryce can put on 10 pounds right now. What would it do for him?
It do a lot, man.
Oh, okay. Well, all right. I rest my case then. I ain't saying shit else.
Man, if I grow 5 inches, maybe I could go to the NBA, man. I don't know, but don't fucking know. You don't know, Q.
But your black ass at 30-some years old ain't growing no motherfucking 5 inches. Every joint you got done closed. It's physically impossible for you to grow 5 fucking inches. And Bryce,
I don't know where y'all get this wishful shit from, man.
I got faith, man.
I got a problem, MDJ. If I don't pay my light bill by Friday, my lights get cut off. So if I go by Canales thinking, I got another 2 months, because they ain't gonna cut it off because they know I need the light. I need the light. They ain't gonna cut it off because they love me that much. It's wishful thinking, right?
Yeah, man. You should get your check and go ahead and pay that bill, brother. You right.
No. I'm gonna say fuck the bill because I know they care about me. shit. That's what this is the logic around the Carolina Panthers fan base. It's a bunch of horse shit. Motherfucker can't back what they saying with a damn thing. But we go off of what we seen all goddamn year. And they tell us, no, you're wrong. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Well, I just saw it. Was he not throwing off his back foot? Tippy toe. Was he not throwing off of it? Yes.
He looked terrible last year. I can't argue that. I won't never argue that. He looked terrible.
He got some of the worst mechanics as a quarterback that I've ever seen in the NFL. Mike got the worst mechanics I've ever seen.
They don't speak of that though. They act like that shit don't exist. Oh, Bryce Young, number 9, is gonna come out here and turn things around, throw for 4,500 yards off his back foot, off a tippy toe. He gonna throw for 4,500 yards off his tippy toe. He gonna read defenses all of a sudden because he couldn't do it. He couldn't see Jesse Bates across the fucking field. He didn't see Aiden Hutchinson across the goddamn field. He couldn't see. But all of a sudden, all that shit gonna be changed overnight. That's what we at now. A bunch of fucking hopeful wishing and bullshit.
That's what it's come down to. See, when you keep making excuse after excuse after excuse for shit, oh, you know what I'm saying? I didn't do this yesterday because I was tired. Oh, well, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, when tomorrow comes, guess what's getting ready to happen? You're going to say, you're going to make another damn excuse for that. Then that's going to pile up. Then you got another excuse for that shit right there. Versus, oh, yeah, he can do this. Yeah, that next game going to be better. Yeah. Oh shit. Y'all seen it? He broke 250, and he consistently kept breaking 250.
Look at this Supernova.
I know you're gonna get. Hold on, Q.
He is going to be running. No. He's gonna be running for his fucking life again this year because that's his style of play. You can't change his style of play, dog.
Now, Fed to his credit, came in. He said Bryce gonna ball out, and he stand on it. Put in the comments if y'all think Bryce gonna have a good season. Come on now, put it in there. Just say it. If you think have a good season, just say that shit. Just say it.
He'll be sitting down all year.
Bryce, put that shit in the comments and say it. Say I believe in Bryce. If you say fuck him, put fuck Bryce in the comments. I want to see it. Go ahead, say what you gonna say, David. Just say it. y'all calling everybody out. Just say it. If you believe in him, say it.
But it was about. You see how the conversation get on Bryce because he is not an elite or a superior talent at that position. He has all these faults that people say, oh, he can't. Let's just say the one. Let's go to elephant in the room. I'll go back to Supernova. Supernova had a comment just a minute ago saying this right here.
Try to find it.
He said, what did he say? He said they don't like Bryce because he's little.
Is that
it doesn't matter if he gets better. Now, hold on. Let's break that down, though, MDJ. I'm talking to you. They don't like Bryce because he's little. The last time, I'm talking to you and D'Angelo. I played football at 6'2". They would want me. I needed to be. I wish I was 6'3", 6'4". You know what I'm saying? This is a game of big, huge men moving each other yard for yard. But we don't like this guy because he's little. What place does a little man have in football? A little weak man.
Not much at all.
Typically, there's a prototype size for a quarterback. Typically, there's quarterbacks that's smaller than that, but this is the smallest. So it's the smallest quarterback in NFL history. So
in the history of the game, the history of the game, and he doesn't have the intangibles of lightning quick speed or a fucking arm. He's got a mediocre arm and less than great. I don't even know why he runs. He's not fast. He don't got 4.2 speed, 4 whatever speed.
Nah, go. You better stop that
Number
because they
one
was calling
quarterback.
him Patrick
Take it number one.
Mahomes-esque just
Just take
last
it number
year.
one.
He was just Patrick Mahomes-esque to these lying motherfuckers who will walk around here. So I don't know what happened to all that. They got quiet as shit down. I don't know where they at now.
Well, I seen Patrick Mahomes go out there with a high ankle sprain, right? In the Super Bowl and play against an elite Philadelphia Eagles front line that had 70 sacks across the front line with names like Jordan Davis, Fletcher Cox, the nigga that came from us, Sweat, on and on and on, right? 70 across the defensive front. High ankle sprain, go out there and win a game. Bryce Young supposedly had an ankle sprain. He didn't know which fucking foot he had it in. He didn't know when he got it. And supposedly it didn't hurt that day he was talking about.
Nigga said it at the podium. They asked him, when did you get hurt? Oh, I don't know when I got hurt.
In a regular season game, they set his ass
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
I truly think Frank Reich sat his ass down for
Patrick Mahomes-esque. How you Patrick Mahomes-esque? Huh? That don't it don't match up. Stop the bullshit. Stop
Yeah, he'll never be on that level. That's a
Never.
fucking discredit to Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes would probably slap the fuck out of somebody for even saying that shit, mentioning him and Bryce Young in the same sentence. Goddamn, if you said it to his face.
Patrick Mahomes-esque is what they call him.
Patrick Mahomes threw for 4,100 last year.
Year before that,
and that was a down year. The year before that, he threw for 5,000. 5,000. 5,000. That was double what this motherfucker put out last year. 5,000. 41 touchdowns. Your boy had what, 11?
12.
Who had 12 touchdowns? You must be talking about Desmond Ridder. You ain't talking about Bryce Young.
Oh, Bryce had 11? I thought it was 12.
He had 11 touchdowns and 10 interceptions.
11, 12, shit.
Same thing, goddamn it. Ain't no difference there.
He won't good. He won't good.
Yeah, man.
So stop the Patrick Mahomes nothing. Stop it. No comparison. Worst quarterback league history. Smallest quarterback in league history. He don't compare to Drew Brees. Drew Brees was bigger than him. He has nobody to compare himself to. Nobody.
I feel like it's certain. I feel like it's certain people who feel like y'all just being hard on the boy. So I'm gonna move it a little bit. I'm just moving a little bit. An average NFL quarterback. If you put an average NFL quarterback behind center for the Carolina Panthers, how y'all feel on that? Average NFL quarterback. Because right now, Bryce below average. The numbers say that. So, average NFL quarterback, how many games we win?
We would be an average NFL team. Probably about 7 games.
I'll probably say about 8 to 9. Depends on who the quarterback you're speaking of. Who's average?
Yeah, depending on the quarterback. Yeah, depending on who the quarterback is.
So right now,
tell me, different opinions, but you tell me.
An average quarterback right now. Give me a backup that's decent. Give me a decent backup in the league.
I give you an average starter. I'm gonna give you an average starter. Geno Smith.
Geno Smith, we win probably 9 games with this team.
That's a decent football team right there.
As constructed, this team right now, I'm telling you, with Andy Dalton can go out and challenge anybody for the division. But like I say, with Bryce, you might win 2 to 3 games. That's just the drop off from quarterback play and decision making that I'm talking about.
Yeah. Geno Smith in this division right here. We competing. If we already gave this division to the Falcons, and then you got to deal with Baker and them because they don't want it the last whatever years. Okay, Geno Smith got us competing with them straight up
I
in this
agree.
division.
I agree.
If anybody don't agree in the chat, whatever, y'all mark it down. Say no, say hell no, or whatever. Geno Smith puts us in a different
I know this
conversation.
nigga ain't say this. I know this
Nah,
nigga
nah,
say how
but
long
see
Gino in the league.
I wanted to ask that, but I'm gonna put it up here. I'm gonna put it up here. Now see,
This is stupid
now
shit,
see,
man.
y'all being hard on him, but that right there is almost like
Do you
Bryce
got
Young.
10 years? Do you got 10 years to wait for this motherfucker? Do you got 10 years to wait on Bryce Young?
Just to be an average NFL quarterback. Just to be an average.
Do you got 10 years to waste on this motherfucker?
Well, we ain't wasting no 10 years. Tep ain't wasting no goddamn 10 years on.
No, D. No. They want to highlight that point. Look at how long Gino took to cover his own. Do you got 10 years to wait on Bryce Young?
If Bryce Young is a Geno Smith, he won't be on this team. I tell you that. He'll be on another team. Like he'll probably be on the goddamn third, fourth team.
Drafted Geno Smith,
I gotta stop this shit, man.
That tell you everything you need to know. That's why people want to move on right now. I don't think it's realistic to move on this year. As far as get a quarterback this year, I knew that won't happen. But next year is in play. And according to what y'all said, the team itself outside of Bryce ain't in terrible shape. I feel like an average quarterback can get us 9 wins right now.
Nah, it's a competitive roster. Yeah. But let me tell you something. You live and you die by quarterback play. Quarterback play is singly the most important position in football because they touch the ball. How much, MDJ? On the offense, every thank you. Yeah. Thank you. They dictate exactly how the game go. So if you got a guy that can't dictate the game for you, you are in trouble. I don't know what thick ass brick wall I got to push that shit through for y'all to understand.
Yeah, and unfortunately, MDJ, because of some bad management moves, we do got premium positions we got to fill, like corner, edge rusher. You know, we still evaluating Icky if you want to really be real about it. You know what I'm saying? Going into his 3rd year, center, linebacker. So I don't know, man. I don't want to be the glass half empty.
Don't you say no goddamn linebacker because they say with that Trevin Wallace motherfucker. Okay. They say now be mindful.
That's a whole nother show.
You took a motherfucker. I understand. You took a motherfucker in the 7th round that's better than your 3rd round pick. Let that sink in. And I'm gonna shut the fuck up.
And he already making statements. He already saying he getting ready to show some motherfuckers some shit at pick 240. He already saying. He already coming in there with a chip on his shoulder. I ain't heard a damn thing from Trevor.
I'm tired of getting mad about this shit, man. I really am. It's elementary now. The people will put their head in the clouds and act like this shit don't exist. Oh, we gonna come out and we gonna win 10, 12 games this year. Oh, okay, fine, fuck it. Win the 12 games then, show me. Now, when your ass don't win the fucking games, don't bring your dumb ass back here and say, hey, I thought we were better than we were.
Yeah. No, really.
You better be glad we ain't in the room together.
And this is the thing. And I ain't talking about nobody other podcasters or nothing. You know what I'm saying? God bless them.
Yeah, fuck all them boys.
But y'all motherfuckers gonna say y'all ready to write receipts on us.
Pussy motherfuckers.
For sitting here telling you the truth and giving you numbers and backing this shit up with facts. Anytime we ask somebody a question, they start stuttering. And they never answer our question. They never answer directly. They got to go all the way around the whole block to get to my question. With excuses. They never answer my question. Then if they do give me all them excuses, then I'll come back with another number or two, another fact, or go look at this game, or go look at this and what happened. Well, go. But another motherfucker can sit there and say 9, 10, 13 games. Don't back that up with shit. They can't tell you how this motherfucker got better, how this didn't get better, how this works, how this don't work, how this didn't happen, how that didn't happen. But you won't say another mumbling word to that. You ain't got no receipt on that. You got no
All right,
receipt on that.
all right, all right. Well, I tell you what, you ain't hear shit that's about me. I ain't mentioning nothing else but these stupid motherfuckers. And if y'all boys, that's what y'all want, I ain't gonna say that. You see him, Supernova right there? We just ain't complaining about it. If he dies, we'll get another one. Okay. Just like we've been getting another quarterback for the last 3-4 years. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll get that right sooner or later, I guess.
I guess if you keep throwing water at it, Q, it's gonna get wet some damn time.
Well, we ain't got it right in the last 3, 4, 5 years. So I mean, we got it right since 2017. So I mean, fuck, we talking about? I mean, excuse the fuck out of me. It's about to be 10 years close to. We're 3 years short of 10 years, and we still don't got it right.
Hey, look.
Now I asked y'all the question earlier. Do you got 10 years to waste?
Hey, Q.
My blood pressure up, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm not
Supernova.
going there. I'm not going there. I'm not going there with Supernova tonight.
Y'all,
I'm not going
hit
there
the
with this
fucking
nigga,
like
man.
button. Please do that, man. Because
I'm
these
not
boys
going there
let y'all
tonight.
come in here. Y'all say whatever y'all want to. You don't get blocked in the chat. You know what I'm saying? You don't get blocked in the chat. You can come up here and say whatever the hell you want to. You can cuss Q out. I do it all the fucking time, man. At least hit the like button. You in here looking at me.
Don't follow that nigga up. You cuss me out, I'm gonna throw your ass up out of here.
This is the member show. If you want the link, say drop the motherfucking link so I can tell y'all niggas something. You know what I'm saying? This is your show right here. If you got a membership, this is your show. I started this to hear from y'all guys. I want to hear from you. I want to hear what comes out your lips. Talk to me. If
That
you
nigga say,
want the
worry
link,
about
drop.
Bryce. Go get y'all a stroke.
Your ass, man.
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, man. I can't do it this season, man. I sat through this shit. It really started going downhill when Rivera went out the rule, and then we got Rule, and then after Rule, then the drama came with all that extra shit with Steve Wilkes and all that, and then by Frank, I was tired. And now you telling me with Canales, after I done been through 3 divorces, that I'm finally gonna get the wife right this time.
Okay.
Nah, cuz.
Hold up, Q. Now you just called me today. You just called me today. And that's why I said, damn shit feeling like deja vu. You just called me today. And you said what? Oh, I want to go to the Chargers game, right?
Yeah.
That's the home opener.
I'm going to the home opener.
What did we do last year? What did we do
We went to the home opener. We went to the home opener, driver.
Okay. What happened last year?
Well, we got our ass dusted off because of terrible team play. Is that better for y'all?
When did you leave the home opener?
Beginning of the fourth quarter.
That's better for you, Supernova.
Beginning of the fourth quarter, sir. Beginning of the fourth quarter. I was at the condo podcasting by the end of the fourth quarter.
Okay. So we car black eye. Oh well, I go back. I get in the time machine and run it back a little bit further. We went to camp. What did we see?
A lot of incompletions, a lot of missed balls, a lot of shit going over people's heads, balls in the ground. LaVisca dropping 5 balls in a row at camp. Terrence Marshall Jr. out there working on his routes. I saw Hayden Hurst dropping balls across the middle of the field, and looked like that shit translated right on into preseason.
Preseason. I'm glad you said that. We sat there and we showed games preseason. What did we see?
A whole lot of vanilla.
We told people ain't no such thing as no vanilla, ain't no such thing as no other playbook. This is what's gonna go
But go,
on
but
through the regular
but
season.
go. I got tired of motherfuckers coming up on this show from the Anthony's and you know who's coming up in here telling me that's what it is. They don't play. They don't put anything in preseason. They don't. So you try to tell me they don't methodically go down the field and attempt to look like an NFL team in preseason? That's what the fuck you telling me?
Hmm
You jack rabbit dumbass.
I
Hey,
think
These
look,
that's
are
what
man.
he
the
said.
dumbest motherfuckers I ever seen.
Hey, go. Somebody asked y'all a question. He said he been seeing people saying, let's give Bryce a pass last year. The
Oh
question he
shit.
had for these people, how many passes are you going to keep giving out?
That's what
I'm
I'm
I ain't
asking
getting
giving no
y'all.
to. So
pass to
I
my
can't.
last year.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
right,
all
asking
right,
out.
y'all.
right, right.
I'm all
Yeah,
out
right
though.
now I can't. I can't see the chat right now. I'm walking into this place right
Mhm.
here. I can't see it right now. But so who put that up there, MDJ?
It was Nervosh. He sent $5 with it too, man.
Shout
And
out to
he
the super
say,
chat, brother. Shout out. Shout out.
Yeah.
Appreciate that, Nervous. Appreciate that. Big time supporter. Big time supporter. Hey,
Mhm.
Nervous, if you asking me how many passes, I ain't got no passes. I'm all passed out, brother. I ain't got none.
Right.
I ain't got none.
I ain't got no
Mhm.
pass for
I ain't got no passes, bro.
this
I ain't got no
goddamn
more.
NFL. Shit, this goddamn
Yeah,
NFL. Goddamn, not for long. Goddamn it.
yeah.
Well,
You
the
pay
problem
that
I
man
got, D,
35 million. You pay that man $35 million, and he
37,
Right.
held out.
30,
And he held out for
37
you.
million
thirty-seven,
dollars.
cuz.
He don't get no
I ain't feeling
passes.
sorry for what? I ain't feeling sorry for that little motherfucker. Goddamn it, you better goddamn barbecue a meal, dude.
So D, this is what I got a
Mhm.
problem with.
He's a
Say
professional.
we go through this season and he don't show any improvement. And what if we hold on to him for another season after y'all boys said we gonna get up off of him?
I mean, I'm gonna be upset. I'm hoping it wouldn't. Would I be in total shock? No, I wouldn't. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you right now, I ain't gonna be in total shock. But I'm gonna be goddamn. You gonna hear me really going off. I'm gonna be
So
goddamn. I'm gonna be goddamn upset. But
what
I'm
if
not gonna be totally shocked.
what if they say, okay, well, we're gonna hire another offensive coordinator to come in here and try to fix this mess because it don't look right. And so I already I bet you for the year, Canales probably will be fired. So you, understanding where we're sitting at, if we come out and we don't win games, and the excuses are all off the table, and he just don't look good, but the Panthers say we invested so much in him, we don't want to get off of him. At what point do you say fuck it?
Yeah. But see, but Q, hold on. Canales is the coach and the offensive coordinator. He's calling the plays. So you telling me they're gonna bring another offensive coordinator in there? So that means they done pull some of his authority. They
Read
done
between the
told
lines,
him
go.
no.
Read between the
That
lines of what I said just now.
I'm understanding what you're saying. So you going? That's deja vu again. You remember he told Frank, no, don't call them plays. Get the play calling up.
Nigga,
So if they
I'm
say,
saying Canales is gonna get fired. I'm telling
I
you.
understand what you're saying, but if you telling me you bringing in another offensive coordinator, that means Tap done stepped back in and told him, "Hey, Bo, you need to give up the play calling."
There's one thing that's official about the NFL. You live and you die by quarterback play. If you have good quarterback play, coach keep his job. If you have terrible quarterback play, if it's so bad, historically bad like Bryce Young last year, the coach gets fired in the middle of the season. If he has mediocre quarterback play, he'll make it through a whole season. So
Mm-hmm.
you got to determine what level of football quarterback play you're gonna get from Bryce Young. Is you gonna get historically bad again, or you gonna get mediocre, or are you gonna get good? It ain't on me.
But I don't know. That's the $1 million question right there. Because
Huh.
if two or three things go this way that way, you know what I'm saying? You looking at another coach. You looking at another quarterback. Are you looking at the quarterback getting another coach fired? You know what I'm saying? And then
I,
what
I
you
don't. I don't. I don't see Canales. I don't. Regardless of what happens, Canales ain't gonna get fired. I can promise y'all, Canales ain't getting fired.
Okay. Oh shit.
You
Okay.
got money on that, don't you? Don't you got money on
Yeah,
that
I got.
already?
Yeah, that ain't. I'm not even worried
Okay,
about that.
okay, okay, okay,
He's
okay.
not gonna get fired. What's gonna happen is if Bryce just shits in the bed like he did last year, I think they'll move on from him. But if he shows a little progress, then we'll be sitting goddamn come a third year with his ass. Now, come third year and his ass still goddamn
Hey,
looking like
hey,
you know what I'm saying, just a below average quarterback to average quarterback, then
hey,
then we could be talking about Canales and Bryce
hey,
ass about it.
D'Angelo, you know what I seen
Uh huh.
yesterday when we showed
What's
that
that?
clip where Derek Brown was sitting up there and Bryce Young was sitting up there. I believe
Mm-hmm.
every bit of rumors that had been coming out of there that his daddy and them wanted Leggett. They jumped up and got
Mm-hmm.
Leggett for him. That they jumped up and went and got Canales to help fix this guy right here because you had this get you telling me that this guy was in the room. So y'all been talking to this guy right here. You
Mm-hmm.
they looking at that
They
guy
got
and they
him.
saying
Mm-hmm.
they evaluating his opinion, you know what I'm saying? Because they saying he is the face of this franchise. Yes, sir.
Well,
And that's a problem.
no, that's not a problem. No, I don't have a. If you the
Okay.
quarterback, if you're the quarterback, you should have some weapons that you want. I ain't going. I'm not. Even if you haven't proven yourself as a quarterback, you should have some say
Mm-hmm.
so when it comes to a receiver. So I don't. I'm not even necessarily mad about that. I mean, goddamn it, if you're gonna be throwing to the motherfucker, you should be able to have some say so into the motherfucker you want to throw to.
Well,
So
well, well,
I
well,
don't
the
really have a problem
problem
with that.
is when CJ Stroud did it, he said, "Hey, I want this guy." When Bryce
Right,
Young
CJ,
did it, Bryce.
right.
But hold
CJ did
on,
it, and
D.
he
But
he laid it
hold
down
on.
in the NFL. Go ahead.
CJ did it. He went directly to Texas management and said, "This is who I want." Bryce Young did it by sending his daddy around here to talking to the media to tell who he wanted. That's a
Bryce Young,
difference.
Bryce Young could have said it behind closed doors. We don't know. He probably was the one saying, "Yeah, I want him to," and the daddy just tweeted it. You know what I'm saying?
So,
And
so
Bryce
let me
probably
ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, D. When it came out about CJ Stroud, what did they say? CJ Stroud went directly to the Texans and said, "Get me this guy." When it
well, I
came
heard
out over here,
I didn't hear he went direct. I heard they called him and asked him about Tank, and he was like, "Yeah, I want Tank." He
nigga,
didn't
calling
say,
him
No,
is
no, 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 no,
directly
no, no,
going
no,
straight to him.
no.
"Yeah,
He went to
yeah."
them and said, "I won't Tank Dell because he caught some balls for me, or in his pro day or some shit like that, or whatever it was,
The
at the
Texans knew
combine
that.
or whatnot." I
The
like, yeah,
Texans
yeah,
knew that.
yeah, yeah.
The
Hmm.
Texans knew that, and the Texans called him and was like, what you think about Tank?" And CJ was like, "Oh yeah, I want him. I want him." That's what happened with him. They already knew the relationship that him and Tank had. You know what I'm saying? So that's why they called and asked. You know what I'm saying? What you think about Tank? And CJ was like, "Oh yeah, I want him." So they got him.
Mm. Well, I'll tell you like this right here. It's quite interesting, to say the least. Quite interesting, to say the least. Shout out to Rock and Blue for that super chat. Uh, Let me make something crystal clear to you, Rock and Blue. You don't change no goddamn subjects in this motherfucker. I do. Or Goat
What
do.
he say?
I'm gonna let us change the subject real quick. Anybody hating the cat for peppers this year, just wonder, would love to bump into one of you motherfuckers. All right, Rock and Blue. I got 40 reasons. I don't know what that means, but don't be on the opposite end of that. That's all I'm gonna tell you.
No, oh, he said he heading to Canton, man, and he wouldn't mind bumping into one of y'all,
Oh,
like
okay.
seeing you.
He wouldn't
Damn,
mind
Q, here you
shaking your
go,
hand, Q.
shaking your hand, man. You choosing
I hope so.
violence, bruh, all the
I'm a
time.
violent motherfucker. That's right. Yeah, well, good job with that. Make sure y'all already know what time it is. Like the goddamn video. Come on in, comment, subscribe. Members, y'all already see what time it is. It's a show for you by you. Yeah. Yeah, whatever.
Maybe Rock and Blue should hit the link and clarify what he meant.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna let that
Yeah,
happen. I'm gonna let him have it.
I don't think Rock and Blue choosing no violence. Rock and Blue said he going to go support Julius Peppers in Canton this year, and that's what it is. That I wish I could go.
Hey man, congratulations, man. That'll be a good trip.
Yeah, it would be. I ain't never been before. Then somebody said they were
Hmm.
going. I ain't never been before to go see that. That would be something good to
Yeah,
see though. And especially
yeah.
that we got, well, we got how many Panthers we got in now? Just Sam Mills and Julius.
Yep, yep.
Hmm. Well, you got two up and coming, so
I never been to the actual Hall of Fame inductee, but I have drove through there and stopped and went to the Hall of Fame one
You
year.
have. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Hmm.
I ain't even never been close to it.
Oh yeah, yeah, hell, it's right up 77 in Cat.
Yeah.
hmm.
That would be something. That'd be a trip to go take. That'd be a trip to go take though, for real.
Yeah, you take your
But
ass on up there.
yeah, I probably will one day. Like when Cam Newton get up there, and you know what I'm saying, and after we about. But all right, thank you. Right now, Q, it doesn't look like on the trajectory that we heading to. It don't look like we're gonna have many up in there if we keep this shit up.
Well, you have Luke Kuechly, Steve Smith. Ah, well,
I'm talking about the new era.
He talking about current. He talking about, yeah. He talking about the current
Yeah,
players.
I'm talking about current motherfuckers.
yeah, well,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I'm talking about this new era.
Nah, because these guys right here baptize these boys every single year. So,
I
you know,
don't give a damn what they baptized them in. They can be baptized in the funk if they want to be, but they
it's
ain't.
always an excuse somewhere. So, and they had
Yeah,
all these boys in Canton. So, I don't know.
uh, I can't see it. I can't smell it.
Mm, it wouldn't be the first
Let
time.
the
Sure.
let the let these boys let a lot of these people tell you Bryce headed the can.
Damn. Why you go there? Why you go there,
No,
D'Angelo?
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I
I
take it
ain't
back.
even
Why
going
you
on
go
that
there?
nigga no more, man. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah.
going in on that little boy no more, man.
I'm leave him alone. We can't
Uh,
we can't get off
Hey,
that motherfucker.
Nah,
he
because
got to see on. He got to see on his chest for
these hoes
something.
get these hoes get sensitive when you mention that fucking Bryce and
very
Canales.
sensitive. Very sensitive.
Two
I ain't never seen
motherfuckers
nothing
they
like it.
ready to fight about.
He got to see on his chest for something.
Yeah.
Uh, hey man, y'all boys killing it tonight, man. Yo, y'all people in the chat, man, show some love, man. Hit that like button, man. Black Cat After Dark is lit. I'm telling you, I've been enjoying myself listening to y'all boys go at it, man. I swear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Pop, since you up here, give us a thought or two on some stuff that you heard. Schedule. Give me some schedule information. Do you see deja vu? I mean, how does it look to you? How does it look, smell, taste, feel? You know what I'm saying? What's the vibe? What's your vibe? What you
I
get?
mean, it looked and smelled like shit. I mean, that's just what it looked like to me. Uh, honestly, I mean, we don't have these guys ain't been with each other long enough to go out here and defeat some of these boys uh like a Texan or we ain't got that type of chemistry or chemistry yet. I even told Q, and I know how Q feel about Canellas. And matter of fact, let me ask you this, D'Angelo. Do
Hmm.
you think that Canellas play calling will be held back and handicapped just because of Bryce?
I think that's a big possibility. Yes, yes, I'm leaning towards yes.
That's
Or
what I was
shall I
thinking.
say yes?
Cause like Q said, he hasn't done shit. And you're right, Q. He hasn't done a damn thing yet to prove himself to be a head coach. But you got to start somewhere. And right now, he got the short end of the stick. And but with Bryce being the QB that he has to have at this moment, it makes me question about his altitude or where he could go with his play calling. I just wanted people to think about that a little bit.
But that's kind of what I was saying earlier, man. When I was saying that when Q was saying that Canales has flip flopped 2-3 times in the last couple months, and I was saying maybe you know what I'm saying it's because he's went back and dissected the film and goddamn came to a goddamn realization that hey man shit this 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 little dude need a lot of work, man. I might need to just take it super slow, and we might just need to run this ball and don't let this boy throw this ball more than 15 to 20 times a game. You know what I'm saying? Take
I
this
mean,
shit slow, baby steps with this boy.
I think we all been saying that, even though we've heard Canales change, and now you know that he's particularly saying he switched up what he first off saying, and then actually, because you can tell now that his language done changed, his vocabulary, everything, it done changed to, oh, we're gonna run the ball. But that tell you why. We all know why he running the ball. He wants to take the ball out of Bryce's hands.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all know that. It's predictable. The problem is what's gonna happen when we 3rd and 8,
Right.
3rd and 9, 3rd and 15.
This right
What you
here.
gonna do then?
You saying okay? You saying this man walked in to the building now? Okay, he come off that flight. He had that press conference, right? And now he walks into the building.
Mhm.
He says, "Okay, I'm looking at my roster right here. We just got rid of Brian Burns, Frankie Louvu, Chin, this and that. My defense is taking a step back. I don't give a damn if anybody else want to say it, but I mean, it has it is. You understand what I'm saying? So now then he says, okay, look at this offense that gave me a 2-15 record. You know what I'm saying? What did I do? I spent money to fix a problem on the offensive line, the interior line, but I didn't
Right.
have enough money to finish the line because I didn't get a center. Then I had some more issues to take care of, so I didn't get a center in the draft. I went and got a wide receiver. So I mean, to me, it looked like they were bouncing. They bouncing all over the place. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
You're
go.
bouncing all over the place. You're not
Go. Let me tell
finishing.
you.
You're not finishing what you start. You see what I'm saying?
That's true. That's true. I do agree with you on that as far as the offensive line. I think we all agreed that center. That's what we wanted as the #1 pick, or at least #2, because it was great centers. But I do want to remind y'all, if y'all could recollect, y'all remember when he first got here and it was asking him so much about Bryce, as if he had already been watching tape. He pretty much told y'all that he hadn't watched no tape. He
That's
went
what he
back
said.
to
Yeah,
he
Yeah.
went
Right.
that's
he
what
Right.
he
went back
said.
he went back to his draft context news that he had gotten, when you know how like every NFL team do, they gonna look at everybody. Even if they're not getting a quarterback, they gonna look at all the quarterbacks. They're gonna look at all the
Hmm.
running backs. They're gonna look, and he had to go back to his draft notes to see what they had on Bryce. Then later on, he was talking about, okay, Bryce did this, so I was like, okay, he probably watched a few games, but not all of them. By the time he came back, he's like, okay, we're gonna run the ball.
He didn't evaluate Bryce Young no more pop than he took that time. Him and Dan Morgan come off that motherfucking jet.
You think so?
The time it took on that jet, he had a damn little laptop, and that's what he was, and that's the shit he
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
looking at
He.
right
Yeah.
there.
He. I.
He
I
didn't have
agree.
no
He had.
time to
Yeah,
evaluate
that's
Bryce Young like that. He was just
no,
No.
coming
that's
off
yeah, that's
coming
what I'm
off
saying.
of
That's what I'm talking about.
Tampa
Go.
Bay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Go. You saying what I'm saying? He didn't like. So when he did his presser, when he first got the job, got the presser, he ain't been studying no tape of Bryce Young. And me and
No,
Q were talking. Me and Q were talking about. Q was like, "So you telling me he took this job and do no background study on Bryce?" I said, "No, he didn't. He didn't know how bad Bryce was. He
That's
he
didn't."
what it
took
was.
that job.
Yeah.
He took that job solely on his buddy Dan Morgan saying, "Look here, man, I got an opportunity for you.
And this is
I
a one in a lifetime job, a 32 head coach position.
you come on over here and see what you can do." Maybe they said because if y'all can remember, I said if it was me and I was taking this job, I'd have to have it in writing that I get 4 to 5 years that y'all couldn't fire me at all. You know what I'm saying? No matter, and I get a crack at drafting me a quarterback or whatever.
Yeah, yeah.
But you got to give me 3 to 4 years to try to get this shit right.
Stay right
You
there,
ain't gonna
go.
fire me.
Go. Stay right there, go. Ooh, I love what you just said. You said that who brought that guy in?
Dan Morgan.
That's how you know he ain't getting fired.
No, you don't. No, you
I
don't, bro.
mean, both of them
You
could
got
get
a
fired.
renegade owner. Both of them could get fired. Both of them could be out the damn door.
I'm looking at it
I
that
don't think it'll happen, but both of them could get fired.
I think the Canales, if Bryce Young don't shape up to show nothing, Tepper has his fall guy that he can say, "Hey, I brought everybody in here. The midget whisperer, I brought him in. He couldn't fix him. I brought an OG in. He couldn't fix him. Okay, if this is what you got to do. You got to let him go." Canales said he had to go. I'm letting the football guys. Is that what you're gonna say? I let the football guys do football things. I sat back. That's what they're gonna be the narrative.
So you saying Tepper saying he couldn't fix him? He couldn't fix him. So
That's it.
then somebody
That's
gonna
gonna be the
say,
fall
guess
guy.
what? Guess
They'll
what?
spook behind the door.
Now help me out. Help me out with your logic. Help me out with your logic. Tepper
Uh-huh.
saying I brought these guys in, they couldn't fix him. So
Mm-hmm.
he's admitting that you couldn't fix the fuck up that I brought in the door. He's not gonna do that, Pop.
Hold on. No, but hold on. But listen, check this out. But guess what? Uh, Morgan has already fixed the fuck up that he messed up with Scott Fitterer. He got your second round pick back, right? And he got an extra pick back next year. So that only thing you
That
can't
don't
get back.
that second round pick. That second round pick does not make it. We haven't hit on a second round pick, Pop, in 4 years. That
I,
second round
I,
pick don't really make no difference. The fucking pick that made a difference was that number 1 pick in 2023 for that
I know,
quarterback. If
I know.
if
But see,
if this
that's the
man
best
fires
piece.
a coach and a GM behind the quarterback, bruh, listen to what I'm saying. If that
I
man
get it.
fires behind the quarterback, he's got to admit to himself that he fucked up in 2023 by vetoing everybody. He's not
But
gonna
he's
do
not.
that.
When
He's gonna
you
get that
Tepper's
last
not
year.
gonna. Hold on, go. We heard the story that his wife, Miss Tepper, told her husband to get CJ Stroud. You ain't gonna hear Tepper
Okay.
come out and say, "Yes, my wife said that." He just like
So he
he ain't gonna
pulled
come out
rank
and say
on her.
it was my.
Then I'm glad you just said that. He pulled rank on her. He pulled rank on her. He didn't give a damn what she said. He didn't give a damn what the last GM said or the head coach. He
And he
went
gonna
and
get up
told the
there,
boy at the Super Bowl, I want you. I'm gonna get you. He
right?
did that. He
And
would
watch
be
he
admitting that he fucked up. He's not gonna do that. He'd have did that
all he got.
last year.
All he gonna do is say the same thing
I'm
he said
through.
before. I could have vetoed the decision to get rid of Bryce, but I let them all make an announcement,
Okay.
a clear vote on what
Okay.
to do, and this
Okay.
is what we came up with. And I stepped back. Ain't
Okay.
nobody gonna be mad at
All
him about it.
right. Okay. You're not getting it. Okay.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but this is just where I think it could be if certain things happen. So are you saying that if we go 0-6, Canales is fired? You think that's gonna happen?
It could be. We don't know. It could
No,
be.
no.
I know.
Look,
Q thinks that, but
Yeah, no. That ain't happening.
I just don't think he'll fire another coach during the season because everybody already on his ass. Now, I'm not saying he can't get fired because both of them can get fired at the end of the fucking year. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's gonna fire another nigga in the middle of the fucking season.
He
That'd
not
be
gonna fire.
crazy. You'll
He not.
never get a coach
He
to come here if you do that shit.
he's
Never.
not
You'll
gonna fire
never
him at
get
the
a
end of
coach
the
to come here.
season either. He ain't gonna fire him at the end of the season either.
How
I ain't
the
going that
fuck
far.
do you know that, D? You got
Cause
to
I
stop
know.
this shit.
Trust me, he ain't doing.
I'm not even. All right, I hear you. Okay.
If that
I'm telling
motherfucker go 2-15, he can get fired, D'Angelo, at the end of the season. I'm
you, he
halfway,
could.
like I'm halfway with
But
you.
no.
But
I just no. If I just think he gon' no. He gonna give him two.
Tepper,
Canales
Tepper
got
don't
2 years.
Tepper, Tepper don't even want Canales. That's Dan Morgan. Dan Morgan hired
But
Canales. I promise you.
But that's right. But how you know Tepper might like Canales now? Canales has grown on Tepper. We don't know that.
If he go 2-15, he not gonna like him, man. You know that.
No. If he go 2-15, then chances are it's because of the damn quarterback. So he might fall out of love with that damn quarterback and get him the hell on.
That ain't David Tepper, bro.
He might get a green light.
That's why I tell D over here talking this illogical shit, man. You forgot who the fuck you talking about.
That's why Tepper can't. Y'all know Tepper is. If y'all
I don't know shit when it comes to
Tepper.
Hold
on. Let me finish. If y'all know. Hold on, man. I'm finna go somewhere with it. If you know Tepper, goddamn it, is short fucking fuse with coaches, what makes you think he ain't gonna be short fuse with Bryce after this year?
Oh my God! You just said a mouthful about short fuse, and you think this nigga gonna give him a full season?
If he fucking up. This is the same guy that Joe Person said he finds people to give him information. He finds people to make. He makes some snitches around there. He put moles in place. This is the owner. This is the guy that we talking about. And y'all saying he ain't gonna do this, he ain't gonna do that. Like he logical, like he's a different type of person.
I get that. Yeah, I know. Y'all ain't telling. I know he's a fucking loose cannon.
Why I feel like I'm talking to a brick wall? Because it don't matter how many times I try to tell you who David Tepper is, you say it ain't gonna happen.
Like me and MDJ told you yesterday. Because of the options, man, he cannot get rid of a coach after 1 year again. He can't do it.
Don't give a fuck about optics, dog.
Not after the season either. He can't do it. He's not gonna do it.
Oh what coach would ever take the job if he?
That's what I'm trying to tell you. He cannot do it.
You said that same thing last year.
I didn't say the same thing last year.
No, I'm talking to MDJ.
But how could he say it last? But how could he say it last year? When Tep had never fired a coach after 1 year. He had never did it.
He fired Matt Rule. He turned around.
He came Matt Rule 2.5 years though. We already knew. We already knew he was not gonna rehire Steve Wilkes. We knew that. He said that.
D'Angelo. Was Frank Reich not supposed to be here at least 3 years?
Frank Reich, he did the right thing. Cause Frank Reich, the way Frank Reich showed his ass. And didn't stand on the table for what the fuck he wanted. But then when he didn't get what he wanted, he was not willing to change. He was supposed to fire.
Not answering the goddamn question. Was Frank not supposed to get 3 years here?
He should have got if he would have got the quarterback he wanted, he would have got probably more than 3 years. Probably would have got.
That's not answering the damn question.
David Tepper told that man work on Bryce Young's footwork. He told David Tepper, I ain't doing shit, and he got fired.
Right.
That's why he got fired.
That's what I'm telling you. He didn't want
nigga. You can't fix a nigga footwork in 2 weeks. You can't do it.
MDJ.
Oh my,
if they tell you work for FedEx, if they tell you I'm getting ready to give you a new Sprinter van to do your deliveries in. And then they go give you a raggedy ass motherfucking Jeep Cherokee and tell you to make it work.
Hey, look. I'm
understand what I'm saying? They just fucked you over.
I'm gonna give you the most honest
They just
answer.
fucked you over.
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm finna go deliver everything. And as soon as I get in the truck, I'm gonna say, man, fuck them motherfuckers. I'm not just gonna tell them that shit.
Well, that's what Frank did.
That's why he got fired, though. That's why he got fired.
But look, at that, y'all still acting like at that press conference. Frank did an introductory press conference just like Canales did. At that press conference, they said, you getting ready to pick your quarterback. They said it's getting ready to be a new era. He's getting ready to pick his quarterback. We got the first round pick. You getting ready to pick your quarterback. And then Tepper snatched it from him.
Yes, but once again, y'all always
y'all niggas overlooking this shit.
Pop just told you why Canales wouldn't get fired. But what I'm saying is, you ain't putting no context on why he got fired. You just saying he fired him.
But this the same man. This the same man. I just made the example. This the same man that told the coach one thing and took that from him. So you telling me he can't tell another motherfucker, yeah, I'm gonna give you 3 years, and then he say, fuck you, get the fuck out of here. Y'all telling me that ain't good?
I'm sure Canales told him I'm gonna try to work with the kid. And he gonna try to work with him. And if he don't work, then
I'm not gonna let you skateboard your ass up out of here with that shit right there. And he came through the door. It was all about Bryce. Everything was we're gonna make sure. Number one,
hold on. It gotta be about Bryce to the goddamn to the public. He can't. When you go into the public, he got to be like, yeah, it's about Bryce. But we don't know what's going on behind closed doors. They could be ready to chop Bryce's head off behind closed doors.
Hey, Q, when you go do an interview, do you be the best version of yourself, or do you be the nigga that you act like every fucking day? You go in there and you be the best version of yourself to get the fucking job. That's what he
depends on who I'm talking to.
But, Q, be real.
Depends on who I'm talking to.
What else is he supposed to do? You will say you don't like how positive he is. What else is the man supposed to do? Is he supposed to go there and be like
fake? You can see right through it, dog.
Right, they all be fake at that podium, man.
It's like what you do when you go into that FedEx building and you look at a white man.
It ain't but one coach that ain't fake behind that podium. That Bill Belichick. The rest of them bitches be fake as hell.
MDJ, do you not put your white voice on when you make deliveries? Hey, how you doing? Hey, fine. How are you? Don't you do that shit?
You heard me do it, so yeah, you're damn right.
Exactly. Exactly.
Because I don't want to get fired. I want to seem like Mr. Nice Man. I don't want to seem angry. And when you want Canales to go to the podium and be like, yeah, man, Bryce ain't shit, man. I don't think we can win nothing. Come on, man.
That's what you want.
To go to the podium and give an actual football assessment.
Say it, Q. That's what you want that man to do.
I never heard a coach talk like that.
That's what you want him to do. That's what you want him to do. Say it, Q. Say it. Go ahead and get off. Go ahead and say it. Be honest. Ain't that what you want him to say?
It's not what I want him to say. Y'all boys done got a picture painted in y'all head of what y'all think I want. Once again, you can't speak for me. I know what the fuck I'm looking at. Now, y'all told me last year. Go ahead.
You said the man is being fake, and I think you think about what the guy said. All them coaches be up there being fake. All of them put on that podium talk. None of them be 100% honest. Remember this too. I'm quiet after this one thing.
Get the fuck out my face with that fake ass shit you about to say right here. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that shit.
You went through it.
I don't want to hear that shit about it's acceptable to be fake.
No. I'm not saying it's acceptable. I'm saying that's what you're going to get. We all get that as fans. How many times have you heard missed opportunities? That was one coach we had that used to say that. Then the second coach came behind that talking about, I got to go back and check the tape. That was fake ass shit.
That's true. That's true. I mean, all of them gonna be fake. None of them gonna give you what you want to hear. They gonna give you coach talk. That's what I mean. You gotta take that shit. It is what it is. None of them gonna give you the goddamn true story of what they really feeling. You know what I'm saying? We really don't know. That's what I'm saying. We don't really know how Canales feels about Bryce. He got to come to the public and he got to goddamn talk good about him. You know what I'm saying?
We just gotta watch this play out, and when it play out. And this is what I hope for D'Angelo's sake, MDJ's sake, and Pop's sake. I hope the hell it don't play out the way I say it do. Because if it do, y'all niggas ain't gonna be able to rest in this motherfucker. I hope you know that. Especially D'Angelo. Because every time D'Angelo wake up, I'm gonna have my foot in your ass. Every time. Because if this nigga gets fired during the middle of the season, I'm going to start to show off with you talking and telling me how this shit happened. And you going to explain to me how the fuck we got here.
I ain't worried about it. Ain't going to happen.
Oh, okay. Well, okay.
Because I can't say nothing.
That nigga get out there.
I swear to God, last year that Frank had 3 years, bro. I said
Frank. I've been down this road.
Nah, I seen it. I seen it coming. Go. When Frank.
You did not see that shit coming.
I swear to God.
Get the fuck out of here with that shit.
I'm finna tell you.
Shit.
Wait a minute.
Don't interrupt. How did you see this?
Because when that podium. I don't remember what. I want to say it was week 5, somewhere around there. And Frank was telling the truth. And I'm like, damn, Frank, why is Frank saying this? You ain't supposed to say this type of shit. And it was like Frank was like, you could see Frank like, man, like he was defeated. Like, man, fuck this shit. You could see it in the press conference. He was saying shit that he was not supposed to be saying. So it was telling me right there that, okay, Frank, like something. This shit ain't. Frank
So
is mad. He throwing tantrums.
Who was Frank defeated with? Who was he defeated with?
He was defeated with Tap and fucking Bryce. He knew he couldn't work with Bryce. Go ahead.
Frank Reich. Okay. Q, you home? Is you home?
No, sir. I'm still at work. I'm still fucking with y'all. I'm still at work.
So Frank Reich has how much experience does Frank Reich have? How much experience? Don't discredit Frank Reich experience. How much? 30 years, I think, something like that. Frank about 70 some years old or whatever.
Yeah. Frank got a lot of experience. Right.
A lot of experience. And he defeated in week 5. 5 weeks, he's defeated.
Hell yeah, because you damn right. Because
y'all motherfuckers get ready to tell me he got fired in week 11. And y'all get ready to tell me.
But y'all know, hold on, go. Yes, he was defeated because you gotta read, like we always say, gotta read the tea leaves, man. You can see Frank's personality. Frank is one of those honest Christian guys, and he felt like he was goddamn backstabbed by Tep because he couldn't get his quarterback. He did not. We already knew. Hold on a minute. I'm telling you the truth. We already knew Frank had a type. From the time we got Frank, the media, everybody knew Frank had a type of quarterback that he always wanted, that he worked with. So we knew that. We knew Frank had a type. Frank did not get the quarterback that he wanted, and with Tep goddamn calling him in for meetings on his ass every day. Frank probably feeling coaches ain't got his back. Frank was defeated by week 5.
I'm not gonna let you do that because everybody was kumbaya, holding hands. I got the video. I go pull a fucking video on y'all motherfuckers.
I bet right you ain't on that video.
The coach, I love this coaching staff. I love how well this. You know what? I'm gonna pull video on y'all niggas because I'm tired of y'all lying with this shit.
I bet you I ain't on that video. I ain't on that video. I bet.
I ain't even worried about this coaching staff because this coaching staff got so much experience. Just call Frank Reich.
I bet you that ain't me on that goddamn video.
Tommy Brown come from the McVay tree. He is going to come with the real playbook. All this dumbass shit.
Innovative offense. Frank Reich.
I can't do it today.
I was able to bring him up. Frank Reich, 62 years old. 62 years old. I'm gonna read some of Frank's accolades. Frank Reich, 62 years old. Frank Reich, as a player, played for the Buffalo Bills in 1985. That's when he got into the American Football League. 1985. Canales was still damn near shitting in a diaper by that time. You understand what I'm saying? Some damn way he was. Frank Reich, 1985. Arizona, San Diego, Philly, Indianapolis, Carolina Panthers. Coordinators, quarterback, coach, offensive coordinator, all kind of shit. Super Bowl champ. 2-time. Accolades. And he got fired in week 11 and was frustrated by week 5. Now you get ready to tell me this little greenhorn, 1-year coordinator is getting ready to reach up from heaven or reach down and just fix all this shit. Part the waters. Boy, y'all something. Y'all hell.
We done got to the point now with context where losing games now don't matter. Where you telling me no matter how many games we lose, with an erratic motherfucker. Now be mindful, erratic behavior just don't change overnight. With a nigga that's shown you in the last 3 years especially, erratic behavior is going to be the number one thing that he chooses. He already done start shit off in a matter of 3 weeks ago. He already up at people's restaurant talking shit and taking hats off of people's heads. And you telling me this motherfucker is not gonna be ready to cuss somebody out and fire somebody? Y'all lost your goddamn mind.
He in the back now, Q. He in the back.
That's your rabbit ass mind if you think that shit right there.
He in the back now.
He in the fucking back. He in the back of the goddamn. Come on, man. This nigga just ain't gonna change overnight. Where's y'all getting this simple shit from?
I didn't say he was in the back. I didn't say he was in the back now.
D'Angelo, put it in the text. This nigga, I'm walking down the street, la 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 la. Let the goddamn coach and pick the player. Let me go in this motherfucker and see what the fuck going on. Boom! Break in the door. Who in the fuck put that sign up? My manager. Take this goddamn hat off your head. You see what I'm saying? That's basically what he did.
Yeah.
You telling me about this nigga changed?
Okay. I ain't say change. What I'm saying is he know he gonna have to sit his ass down for 2 years before he can make a coaching move.
He don't know shit, D. You talking to a motherfucker about this team with $2 billion. You can't tell this nigga nothing.
No, Temple be coaching his team on his own. Motherfucker be talking so much shit about Temple.
This nigga gonna pull. This nigga will go pull a homeless man off the street to coach this team before he sit here and take shit from somebody. He'll always have an option. I don't know where y'all sleeping at and thinking that a motherfucker won't take $1 million to come in here and coach this fucking team. There'll be plenty of motherfuckers willing to do it. He'll keep pulling offensive coordinators who want an opportunity. He'll keep doing it. Because at the end of the day, you only get one shot at being the man. You only get one shot.
Ben Johnson, here go 20 million. Yes, sir.
I don't know where y'all get this shit from that you thinking that a nigga won't come up in here for the veteran minimum. Motherfucker will take the lowest goddamn wages ever to come up in here just to get an opportunity to pretend like they running shit. Oh, I tell you, boy, y'all got my head hurt, my chest hurt. I can't keep doing this. That's the dumbass shit we got to deal with.
And you will go to that Monday meeting, Tuesday meeting, whatever motherfucking meeting I want. I don't give a fuck. This is my shit.
That's where we at now. That's where we at now.
Well,
you telling a billionaire what the fuck he gonna do with his franchise, and every chance, every motherfucker who told him done got put out the fucking door.
Well, I ain't saying we can tell him, but them other owners can. They can tell him.
What Sean Khan? What Jerry Jones? What these motherfuckers gonna tell David Tepper? Stop saying this stupid shit tonight. Now you get the goddamn.
I mean, that happens all the time. When they blackball players, they talk amongst one another. When they blackball motherfuckers, when they blackball Bill Belichick, they can do what they have conversations. So they can go to him and be like, look, man, look. Don't look. I know you might want to fire the motherfucker after this year, but goddamn it, we ain't letting you do it. You ain't firing that motherfucker. Then I'm telling you, they'll do that and like, look, man, you reckless out here, man. You got to stop this shit. You can't do it. No, hell, they can go to him and tell him that. Goddamn it, that's a goddamn club.
I hear you, driver. You got a lot more faith than I do. Then I tell you like this, man. A lot of shit that you hoping and wishing on. I don't know where the shit coming from. You got something.
It's not that I got faith. It's just the fact that I know just because of the optics, man. He ain't firing him this year. He's not. I'm just telling you. Regardless of if we don't win one game, I promise you, he ain't getting fired.
How do you know that? You don't know that for certain.
You're right. I don't know it for certain. Well, you know what? Let me not say that. God damn it! If he don't win a game, then yeah, he could possibly get fired. But as long as he wins 2 games or more, he ain't getting fired.
Hey, I brought up Frank Reich, and it said people also to search for. Guess who the first motherfucker pop up?
What?
Tommy Brown.
David Tepper.
David Tepper. I'll be there.
No, read that again. You say what? You say Frank what now?
When I brought up Frank Reich, And they said people also to search for. You know what I'm saying? First person pop up is David Tepper and then Bryce Young. The two motherfuckers that put the icing on the cake for that motherfucker. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Mhm. Mhm.
So
But
he
look,
will
look what
always be linked.
you see what Flame for
Go ahead.
Jesus said. Frank wasn't the problem. He didn't get to choose his coaches or quarterback. Tevin Fit chose the assistant coaches and quarterback. If Frank wasn't the problem, I'm telling y'all, Frank was not the problem.
And I
That's
agree
true.
100%,
Frank
Flame.
Frank
I
wasn't the
agree, Flame.
problem.
I agree. Only thing, like I said, I blame Frank for not standing up or
Right,
waiting to
right,
week
right.
5 to start
Yes,
raising
right.
hell. He should have stood up when that man said, "Yo, I'm gonna choose this quarterback." I'm gonna say, "No, hell no. You told me
Mhm.
when I took the job that I, I was going to be able to choose my own quarterback." Now, come on, we got a
Yep.
problem right here now.
Yeah. That's why I fought Frank at
There's
for not
nowhere in
fucking
hell.
having the
Yeah,
backbone, standing for himself, and tell him, no, man, I come here to do a job. I come here to goddamn right, get this shit right. Now you gonna let me
yeah.
choose my quarterback?
Well, let me choose my quarterback now, or I can go to hell on right now.
Right, exactly. I got them. We can got them in their relationship,
Hell,
right? Goddamn.
Tepper the type of motherfucker say, okay, bye.
Well, if he did, he wouldn't have
Man,
said that.
fuck, I got my.
Now, if y'all say
You got
some
your money.
shit, he wouldn't have did that. He wouldn't have did that at that draft. Cause we'd have been some
No,
hell
no.
raising motherfuckers at that draft. Promise
Yeah,
you
you
that.
right. Yeah.
boy, y'all got my goddamn blood pressure all the way up, boy. Boy, goddamn. Yes, sir.
We'd have been some hell raising motherfuckers at that draft. Cause
Right.
I'd have already seen this shit right here coming.
Yeah, yeah, he could. You're right. He could have did it, Jay. He just would have had the goddamn. That just would have been the
He'd
goddamn.
have,
I don't know what the fuck would have happened. I don't know what would have goddamn happened. Frank would have stood on that goddamn table and said, "Nah, fuck
yeah,
this
we'd have
shit."
been two stalemate motherfuckers. Like,
Yeah, man.
they'd been like,
Goddamn, that goddamn
uh,
time would have ran
uh,
out on our motherfucking ass. We just would
yeah,
have. We
that's
would have
what I'm
been
saying.
picking.
Yeah, yeah,
We would have been
yeah.
picking no
They'd have
goddamn
been
quarterback.
like, the devil,
We'd
the
have
devil been like,
we'd have
Panthers,
forfeited that bitch.
we need your pick. We need your pick. We need your pick. What the Panthers pick when they come in, and you'd have seen us standing in that motherfucking room chest to chest.
What? What? That motherfucking time would expire. We'd have forfeited the fuck out of that. I don't know what happened if the goddamn time expired on your motherfucking ass. Don't. I know it go to the next team or some shit. I don't know if that shit ever happened, but I think if the time ever expires on you, I think the pick go to the next team, and then you gotta something happen. I don't know. I think you might. I don't know if you go back to the next pick or some shit. I don't know. But that's
I ain't
what
never.
would have got them. We would have found that shit out if I'd have been goddamn Frank. We would have found out that goddamn draft night. Cause goddamn it, that bitch, that damn car would not have got turned in.
They'd have been like, yeah, the doubt. Oh, there's rumors of the Panthers is back in the back fighting.
Fighting, they arguing over the first pick. They still ain't came to
They
turn with the
was
first
fighting.
pick.
Yeah, they're throwing blows.
Oh man, oh man.
Hey y'all, man. We done have fun tonight, man. We gonna go ahead and raise up out of this motherfucker, man. For real, you done seen some ignorant arguing and back and forth, and this is what, like I told y'all, this is Panthers after dark, man. This is what it's all about. I need some of y'all, like I said, man. When we gonna start by the time the season start, we start dropping that link, man. I want some of y'all boys, man, to come on in here, man, and start giving it to us just like we giving it to you right now. You know what I'm saying? But MDJ, I see you just come back, man. Give me a little something, man. Tell me what, walk me up out of here.
Oh, y'all sitting it down, man. Hey, look, man, it was a good show or whatever, but you know, we'll see how it go. Yeah, I think it was a good show though, but I ain't got too much, man. I'll catch y'all next time, everybody.
No doubt. D'Angelo, talk to me.
Yo, yeah, no doubt. Great show tonight, man. Great show. Great back and forth dialogue, fellas. Great back and forth dialogue, man. Y'all remember y'all in the chat, man. Y'all make sure to share this content, man. Make sure y'all like it, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna do this shit every goddamn Thursday, goddamn it. So man, y'all, hey, like I always say, man, shit, just goddamn it, we gotta sit back and goddamn, hey, eat our goddamn popcorn and see what the fuck the shit, see what transpires with this shit, man. That's it, man. I ain't got much else to say, man. Y'all keep pounding, man.
No doubt. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go ahead and get mine. I'm gonna let you walk me out. Oh, hey man, y'all go like, subscribe. Um, we trying to run Logic up. We trying to run the other sister channels up. NCAA, Muddy Inc. Tailgate Experience, all of them. Y'all know what time it is, man. Mess with us. Like, subscribe, like this video. Go subscribe. Holla at us. We on the way to 3K. Get it to me, Q.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Shout out to everybody on the panel tonight. Y'all boy made me earn my wages tonight. My head is ringing, but it was great dialogue. Look, nothing personal. I love each and every one of these fellas up here. So make sure y'all come on back, like, comment, subscribe. Your boy Dove Q appreciates each and every one of the members here. We like to tell you guys we appreciate y'all, and we want to make sure we keep doing content like this for you. So make sure you do us the favor and like the videos. If you're watching this on Twitter, make sure you come on back over here, give us that view, and come and like the video on over here. Y'all already know where to find us, man. The Black Cat Panther Podcast. We are the fastest growing Panther content on the net. So come on over here. Like, comment, subscribe.
No doubt.
Gotcha.